Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. It's been a while since I did a Sunday stream. I was flying anyway, so why not? Let's go. I'm already loaded in here at... Where are we? I just picked something random off the world map that had a bunch of precip, so we can fly in the clouds. KMFI Marshfield. And I'm using this site. I think Josh sent this to me. I'll put the link in the chat. There it is. Flight route finder. This is really nice. I know I always use Sky Park and On Air Company and all that stuff, but this is pretty sweet. You can just put in anything you want at the top. So I put in MFI and 150 miles and hit search, and it gives us a bunch of options. What's up, water cooled? All right, where do I want to go? And anytime I click one of these, it'll open it in Sky Vector and plot the course. Not a full route, it'll just give me the direct to, so I can see things like weather. Be nice to fly towards this massive, this crazy stuff down here. Let's see, and then there are little arrows, so I can just find something going southeast. This is going east, 89 miles. Ooh. Oh, this will be good. Rain broken at 5,000, overcast at 7,000, gusting 20. Okay, let's do that. All right, so we want sim brief to MFI to GRB. All right, let me get that set up. Sim brief, new flight. Sunday stream. Yeah, just random Sunday stream. I just did one flight in the M500 and I was like, I want to do another one. Usually I'm playing other games at this point. But my buddies aren't really gaming right now, so. Though on my last flight, SayIntentions was not being very good to me. LFG. Okay, let's go over here. K MFI to GRB. Hyper 46 Tango. P46 Tango. M500. I just realized I was watching some YouTube randomly yesterday, and I realized I was watching a real pilot fly the M500, and I feel dumb because the instant he talked to ATC, I was like, oh no. He called it Meridian in his call sign. He called it a Meridian, kind of like you don't call a TBM a Dyer. You call, you know, like you would say Piper for the Meridian. You say Meridian because you're not a slow plane, you're a turboprop. So you specify Meridian so they know that you are in a turboprop and not a Cherokee or something like that. So anyway, today I'll be calling it a Meridian. Will be Meridian 6-3 Echo instead of Piper 6-3 Echo. All right, how many passengers do we want today? I'm gonna take 3 passengers. Just make it up. That's the only route. This is a real world route. Oh, this is, all right, that's fine. It's a short route, first one. All right, 3 passengers, generate flight. All right, we can just load the 3 passengers however we want. All right, 13,000 feet. Get my notepad going here. I'll just settle for you guys. Rubs eyes, Chase. Can't fly today. Oh, it's, yeah. Sorry, Jack. Someday. Hey, Alba, what's up? Okay, KMFI, and then K. I'm just taking my notes over on my notepad app here. 13,000 feet is what we're expecting. 3 passengers. So let's look at the OFP here. I'm just going to look at our estimated. All right, 0 fuel weight is 4850. And then block fuel 747. So that'll give us a total weight 50. About 5,600. So I'll just... Oh, wait. 5,600 is way too heavy. What? How much fuel do we need? Takeoff fuel. Block fuel, 747 pounds. Okay, so with nothing in... So 750, that'll put us up to 4,800 or so. There we go. All right, that should be enough. 3 passengers. We'll put this other passenger in the back. Let's see. 2 people here. We'll put 2 people on the right. And let me double check the fuel again. I think this is the only way to do the fuel estimations in this thing in pounds because it shows it in gallons. So if I have block fuel is 747 pounds. So I just take this and add 747. That's a good number. 747. So that would put us at 4816. All right, close enough. All right, load real time. Requesting the fuel truck. Get that going. Oh yeah, water cool. I was just reading your messages on Discord about that. You got the Kodiak? Yeah, you crashed it more than you have all other planes because of the fuel condition lever. So are you... you said that you're using like a rotary knob on your stick or something to control that. Does that mean that you have it bound to shortcuts that say things like increase fuel condition, decrease fuel condition? Like if I go to my controls... What's up, Rock? Yeah, I can paste it in a second. It's just a single waypoint if you want to follow along. Let's see, yeah, here, I'll paste it in the chat. We just have a 1 en route waypoint, and this is a short flight. I'll probably do it 1 after this, though. So, water cooled in here. So, like, I use axes for my fuel condition and prop and all that, but you're using rotary knobs, which act like button presses and not axes, right? So, so you need to make sure yours are set to like increase and decrease mixture. Is that how you do it? Because yours are button presses, you're going to need to use like your decrease button press should be this. It's an axis. Oh, it is an axis. Which, hold on, let me check Discord. X52 HOTAS. Oh, I used to have that. All right, let me look up images for the X52 again. Oh, no, I had the X56. X52. Are you sure it's an axis? Like it rolls smoothly. It's like analog, not, it doesn't go like click, 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 click as you turn it. No, you're not hijacking my stream. There's no plan here. It's all good. I'm just going to do a flight. It's just a chill Sunday stream. Yeah, I mean, if you're... I might not be able to help you. If you're saying it's an analog axis, then... And it's smooth when you turn it, and Windows recognizes it as an axis, not as a button press, then it... I would assume you just set it to the mixture axis, just like we do... Those of us that have lever axes, you know, like on an actual throttle. All right, passengers are waiting. Fuel status, fuel truck's arriving. There's our guy. Linear axis, okay, like on the throttle. And Windows recognizes it as an axis. I would open like, there's a Windows program called, if you type in USB, if you just click the start menu and type in USB, there should be something called Setup USB Game Controllers. And it'll open this little window. And then if you double click any of your peripherals, you can kind of do diagnostic tests on it. Like you can make sure that when you move that knob, that dial, that it is mapping to an axis and not button presses, just to double check that it's in fact an axis. even though it might feel linear, internally it could be doing multiple button press settings. It is, and calibrate through the game controllers. Okay. I don't know that I know what to do after that then, because yeah, that would be my initial, that is my initial reaction is, hey, maybe it's button presses. I mean, for now, what I would do, honestly, you do not have to change the fuel condition in that plane very often. So I would unbind that from your peripherals, and I would just literally go down here and click it with your mouse. Sometimes it just sounds like it's more trouble than it's worth. Like if you don't want to deal with troubleshooting it right now, just go down there and click it, because all you have to do is introduce fuel in low idle when you're starting the plane up, and then once you're ready to take off, as you're getting to the runway threshold, you'll turn it up to high idle right before takeoff, and you leave it there until you taxi. So you just leave it on high idle pretty much the whole time, from takeoff to landing. So because you don't have to change it a lot, like mixture in a piston, like a piston engine plane, you're not changing that very often. So yeah, I would just click and change it. Like in this plane, in the M500, the only time I use the fuel condition is when we start it up to introduce fuel. It is linear, but actually the only positions it uses are cutoff and run. Those are the two positions, nothing in between. Like you can feather it, I think, but at least in normal operations, all the stuff I was reading, it's just one or the other. That's it. So I could even unbind my mixture control if I wanted to. Fuel status still says arriving. It's right here. What's going on? Passengers are waiting for their vehicle. That's fine. All right, I'm going to turn on the GPU and connect it. Maybe someday the fuel will start here. All right, and then pre-flight. I actually just did a flight, so I just checked all this stuff. Our tires and everything are okay. I noticed what's cool is I noticed the tire wear and tear on this. The tires actually show wear and tear on them. You see like how the rubber's like coming off, like getting worn down here. Kind of cool. You don't have to change the idle. No. As far as I know, it's the same with the Grand Caravan. When you're in flight, you're in high idle. When you're taxiing, you're in low idle. So you start with cutoff, you turn it to low idle when you introduce fuel. And then when you taxi to the runway and you're about to take off, you switch it to high idle and you leave it in high idle for the entire flight, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, double check the instruction manual, but I'm pretty sure most of the time you just leave it in high idle. Yeah, high idle. Yeah, that's my understanding too. High idle, takeoff to landing. But even if you did need to change it to low idle in cruise, then you're still only looking at using that control a few times every flight. Like 4 or 5 times you're going to touch the mixture or the fuel condition lever. So that is not a horrible thing to have to do, to just go down. You know, you'll figure out the shortcut. Like here, it's Control 5 in this point to get down here. Doing this 5 times a flight, it is not a big deal. It's better than it cutting you off mid-flight and crashing you. So that's what I would do. Rockwolf says the Cockspur Phenom 100's on sale. I did fly the Phenom 100 when it came out. Yeah, I made the mistake of buying the Phenom 300, which was absolutely horrible. One of the worst planes I've ever flown. But the Cockspur one is a lot better. I only flew it like one time, though, on a marketplace stream. Oh, Jack had the exact same issue. Wrong lever by accident. Quirk with the Kodiak goes to cutoff. Yeah, I would just unbind the mixture control if it's a problem. At least then you'll have some success and not your plane won't be killing you, which sounds good. Under the assumption you had to lower it when reaching cruise. I mean, I would double check. I could be wrong, but at least in the 208 and this turboprop and the TBM, pretty much all of those, I'm pretty sure, you only use low idle for introducing fuel and startup when you're doing the startup, and then for taxiing, and then it's high from takeoff to landing. $12 Canadian. That sounds like a deal. I mean, look at the ratings. I think the ratings in the marketplace especially are very fair, and that plane is in the marketplace. So I would just check the ratings. If it's over 4, I would say it's generally anything over 4 is going to be decent. What's going on with the fuel truck? All right, looks like I'm just going to hit board instantly because something's happening. Skip complete. All right, fuel was added and passengers are on their way. I guess we're going to open the cabin door in the rain. There we go. All right, and I love the tablet in this because when you import your flight from SimBrief, it not only pulls all this stuff in, and you have the METARs available instantly because it puts the departure and arrival in, but it pulls in the flight plan and puts in the G1000 as well. There it is. MFI to BIPID to GRB. Is that Green Bay? Should probably figure out where we're flying. It is, yeah, Green Bay. So we're going from Marshfield to Green Bay. I'm going to type these notes. Marshfield, Green Bay. 3 passengers. All right, hope SayIntentions is better than it was on my last flight. It dumped me off to the tower controller really early before it even had me on my approach procedure. Basically, it's like it told me it would vector me for the ILS, and then it vectored me once, and then it passed me off to the tower, and then the tower didn't vector me, and then yeah, it was kind of a mess. So hopefully it'll be better this time. All right, I can use the METAR over here. Rain broken at 1700, overcast at 2500. Temperature is 4 and 2986. It B, nice, matches the sim. What's up, Sean? Yeah, random Sunday stream. I've done this at least once in the last 3 years or so. I mean, it's not out of the ordinary. Alright, let's double check the flight plan. It's very simple. To BIPID and then to Green Bay. We should have some really crappy weather in Green Bay, so this will be cool. I'm going to get SayIntentions up. We got flight services on 122.5. I used them last time to check them out. Like, flight services will give you weather and stuff like that if you are at an untowered airport. And I think they can give you some VFR service, but... Alright, center is 124.4. Let's see if we can get them here. And let me get Navigraph going. Oh, passengers are here. Oh, passengers already got dropped off. Alright, looks like they're in because there's no status on the right, so we'll close it up. Alright, let's get this going. Alright, runway 16 is preferred right now. 16 is on a 159 heading. Alright, 159. And we need clearance because the weather is so crappy here. We can't depart VFR. Very crap weather. He wrote Steam instead of stream. I do that all the time. I love Steam. Jack says, point a low idle on grounds to prevent unnecessary brake wear. Oh, due to high taxi speeds. Stops it running away from you. Once the power's up, makes no difference being in low or high. All right, we're over here at the GA parking. So it looks like we back taxied for 1.6. There's no taxiways on the diagram except for where we are. So we'll back taxi to 159 or to 1.6. It's a 159 heading. And then we got ASOS and it's a Unicom frequency or a CTAF frequency. And then we have center 124.4. So let's go and put in the CTAF frequency 123.0. And 124.4 for center. And I think because this is untowered, the right way to do this is actually to wait until, get all started up, wait until we're basically #1 for departure, and then, you know, or we're on the roll to the runway, and then we call up IFR. Because you can depart IFR from the ground at an untowered airport. They give you like a 10 or 15 whatever minute window to depart. So if you don't contact them within that void time they give you, then your clearance gets voided. So they basically want you to be ready to depart. I remember doing this on VATSIM a long time ago and messing it up. All right, let's remove the chocks. Let's get this thing started up. And all we have to do is turn fuel pumps on. Turn the nav light on. I got to switch for that now. And push to start. And we'll disconnect the GPU. Fuel is not introduced yet. We just wait for 13+% NGs and then we introduce the fuel. I did enable all of the realistic settings on this now, so there's a chance the plane explodes. Alright, oil pressure and NGs are 15.7. Just moved my mixture lever up to the top. So hopefully we don't get the hot start that blows the engine up. It can go up to, I think, is it 730 or 710? Ooh, I think it's 730. All right, it peaked at 712 and now it's going down. So that's good. All right, we get generator, alternator on, fuel pumps to auto, ignition off. And then go back over here and disconnect the GPU. And actually remove it this time. Cabin comfort. They're pretty upset back there. This to normal, bleed air on, and get the AC going. On low. How you doing back there, passengers? Yeah, 53 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's turn it to high. Actually, that's just the AC. The bleed air takes care of the warming, so. I think we did, I don't know if this matters high or low on the air conditioning. I think it's just for the cooling, but now we need to heat. So. All right, 55. They don't get any snacks yet, but once we're in flight, maybe. Okay, let's call up clearance, and I'll get my notes out here. So I'm gonna move. I'm going to move Navigraph to the corner, which is going to make it awkwardly huge on the screen for you guys, but for me it's tiled on my other monitor, so it's not as silly as it looks on the stream. It'll be fun according to ASOS. Yeah, I just looked over here. Yeah, I got 2986. I got the METARs over here automatically, which is really nice. 8 miles of visibility is pretty good, but we got rain broken at 1700 and overcast at 2500. Should be a nice climb out. And then 13,000 feet is what was estimated by SimBrief. It's a pretty short flight though. Then we'll do flight level change and get that set up. I already got the heading on 159. Flight level change we'll do 140 because it's low altitude. Otherwise I think we do 125. Let me double check that again. Normal takeoff, cruise climb, yeah, 140 up to 20,000 feet, and you do 125 if you go higher than 20,000. Otherwise, you're not going to get up there as easily. All right, that's cruise climb, and then obstacle clearance speed is 100 though. So I could leave it. I don't know what the obstacles around here are like. I mean, we just have some trees there. This thing is super powerful. Oh, we can always pull it back to a lower airspeed if we need to clear the obstacles. I'll just leave it at 140. Okay, craft time. I should really, I really want to learn to use this notepad here better, but I don't think it's great, but I love that I can show it on the screen. KMFI Marshfield to KGRB Green Bay. So I can add the notes like this. Like, it doesn't clear it when I take the note. So then I have to erase it like this to make the next note. Oh, well, I'll try this for now. So then I can have the notes on the stream here. What's up, Jacob? Found your videos in G1000. Oh, nice, man. Awesome. They were so well made and edited. Thanks so much, dude. Thanks for the sub. And thanks for hopping in the live stream. Yeah, I don't usually do a Sunday stream, but I was flying anyway. I was like, I'm going to turn it on. Say hello. All right, say intentions time. Center Meridian 6063 Echo. Like to pick up my IFR clearance to Green Bay. All right, do us right here. Say intentions. See if we can even hear them. Mattering how far away they are.
Meridian 6063 Echo Minneapolis Center, cleared to Green Bay. Radar vectors biped, then as filed. Climb and maintain 13,000. Departure frequency will be 123.0. Squawk 1736. Expect runway 16 for departure.
Oh, I closed it. No. See, I'm so bad at this. Oh, no. Oh, no, I missed it. So wait, I hit enter and it didn't... I don't get it. I hit enter and it didn't work. See, this is why I can't use this. I'm really sorry, but can you say that clearance one more time for Meridian 63 Echo? Why did that not work?
Meridian 63 Echo Minneapolis Center, cleared to Green Bay. Radar vectors biped, then as filed. Climb and maintain 13,000. Departure frequency will be 123.0. Squawk 1736. Expect runway 16 for departure.
I'm gonna hit enter again. Okay, it worked that time. Clear to Green Bay, vectors to biped, then as filed, 13,000, 123.0, squawk 1736, and we'll expect runway 16, Meridian 63 Echo. Will a caravan keep up? Yeah, it might be a little bit slower, but I think a caravan tops out at like
Meridian 63 Echo, read that correct?
And this thing, I think in this one I'm usually... How fast do we get in this? Around 200 if I'm lucky. It's a pretty short flight. Caravan isn't bad, but TBM would be better. Or even like maybe the King Air. I think the Caravan might be a little bit slow. Alright, let's get that squawk code in. Yeah, I have to... it's just user error that I'm not good with these notes, but there's some quirks to it. Like why... Oh, I know why. It's a setting up here. I know why. If I go up here to flow, I think there's a setting for this search bar. Yeah, keep open. There we go. Okay, so 13,000, we have that in already. We already were expecting runway 16. We got the heading in here. We're going to put our squawk code in, 1736. Bam, and altitude reporting. That is set. And expect runway 36. So I think because this is an untowered airport, then maybe they'll improve this in the future. But they're supposed to give me a clearance void time and like ask me if I'm #1 for departure and stuff like that. But it's not that way right now. All right, flaps are at 10 degrees. Let's get the rudder trim set to 3. And what were the winds? Winds are 110 at 13, gusting 23. So we're gonna have a strong crosswind from the left. Yeah, this looks like still the best runway, I guess. 110, and we'll be facing basically 16 and 11. So yeah, the winds will be from our left. All right, let's switch over to CTAF now. Let's get our lights going. Taxi light. And strobe will stay off. We'll get our pitot heat. Oh, we'll leave our pitot heat for now. Marshfield traffic, Meridian 63 Echo is taxiing to runway 16, Marshfield. This will be some fun weather today. I guess this grassy spot right here is where we go. What's up, Josh? Yeah, I know the mods have today off. I know you guys get 1 day off a week, and this is it, so I'm sorry. That's why I didn't tell you. I didn't want to call you guys into work, you know, on short notice. All right, no taxiway, so we need a back taxi to get to 16. I did turn on all the failures, so this could be very entertaining. Down here under realism, you can see I got all of the check boxes on now. Engine failures, flap failures, light failures, electric failures, tire failure, brake failure. All of that's turned on, so good luck, passengers. I don't understand why this plane pulls so hard to the right all the time. Like when I let go of my stick, which I use for my rudders, it's just always pulling to the right. I'm always holding it left. I think I double checked my settings before to make sure that, oh, we have no music. What's going on? There we go. I double checked my settings to make sure it's not a calibration problem, and it's not, so. What's up, Ben? Hey, Mike. Jack says, I always find it interesting the difference between UK and US, how clearances are given. UK usually report the aircraft type. So you do that if you're flying IFR, then your flight plan already includes your type aircraft and all that. So you don't have to say it. But if I were to fly VFR, then the proper way when I first call up to get something like flight following is to provide my plane type. So I would tell them like Piper Meridian, and I would tell them my equipment code, like Slant Golf, that says I'm like GPS and GNSS capable. There's a whole list of equipment codes. I just know that the go-to easiest one, if you have modern avionics, is to say Slant Golf for your code. But yeah, for VFR, you are supposed to do that. But they won't yell at you, at least yet. Maybe we'll get some more snarky SayIntentions controllers in the future. I really hope we do. I hope they start introducing like more personalities and snarkiness. Like they have that in a couple spots. Okay, we're gonna get this to manual, landing light, strobe light, taxi light off. That's all set. I didn't do the run up with governor speed test or anything like that. All right, this is a pretty fast. This will be a pretty fast flight. So we'll see how we do here. Parking brake is on. Yes, strobe is on. Flaps are at 10. Takeoff config is not shown, which means our takeoff config is good. Yeah, if you guys fly the M500 and you see takeoff config shown here, that probably means that you don't have the fuel pump and ignition on manual, or you don't have the flaps extended at all, or you don't have the rudder trim set in the green here around 3. All right, let's go ahead and take off. All right, 1300 is the max torque on this for takeoff. I want to actually explode the engine since I have all the realism settings on now. I think the absolute max is like 1310 around there. This is so squirrely. Lots of right rudder. Whew. We do have a 16 knot crosswind from the left. All right, gear up. All right, flaps up. 200 AGL. Trimming like crazy. Wait for 400 on the radar altimeter. There it is. Autopilot on. All right, let's switch back to departure. Actually, I'll make my call here. Marshfield traffic, Piper, correction, Meridian 63 Echo has departed to the east. Final call, Marshfield. Center Meridian 63 Echo has departed Marshfield. 2,500 climbing, 13,000. All right, let's get nav turned on. Turn out to the left, to the east to get on course.
Meridian 6063 Echo Minneapolis Center radar contact. Fly heading 090 vectors to biped, then on navigation. Stay under 194 knots until reaching 13,000.
All right, fly heading 090. We'll stay under 195 knots. And then resume on navigation. Meridian 63 Echo. Why do they give us speed restrictions on a turboprop on the takeoff? Seems like that shouldn't be a thing. Oh, stay under 194 knots. Very specific. Okay, and let's go up here and get these back to auto. Auto fuel pumps, auto ignition. Landing lights on until 10,000. And they said resume on nav once we get there. I mean, that's such a shallow... We're barely heading towards our course. I guess that'll be okay. All right, and then nav mode is on here. And going up to 13,000. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that note since we took off already. 13,000, just making sure our pressurization is working here. PSI is going up. Did I get the headset more comfortable? Yeah, I actually had in my magical closet, because I've had so many headsets, I have a little third-party replacement headband thing, or it goes on the outside of it to make it more comfortable. I put that on so it's not digging into my skull. But the other headset got shipped by Sweetwater, so I hope to have that this week, this fresh week, starting tomorrow. We'll see. The headphones on this thing are not very comfortable. They're like on-ear headphones. So I'll probably end up sending this one back because it has like a 30-day, guarantee. You can just send anything back for any reason. So we'll see. I could be surprised by the biodynamic being crappy, but I do have the biodynamic headphones that I like. So yeah, I think it'll probably be pretty good. All right, so here's our route. We're going to BIPID, B-I-P-I-D, and then to Green Bay. So let's go take a look at what approaches we have at Green Bay and what the weather's like there. Runway 18 is preferred right now, and there's an RNAV for 18, so let's go ahead and take a look at that approach and see. We're coming from the west, so Wovit looks like a good initial approach fix for us. So I'll just set that up. And I'll set that up inside here, just in case we get Wovit. Let me look that up. Proc, approach. And it's the RNAV for 18 LPV. And there's Wovit. And let's go check the chart. 979 for our minimums. We'll put those in. It's like 980. Enter, scroll this down to load. All right, that's all set up just in case. Hopefully they give us that. All right, 8,400 feet, still climbing. We'll see if we get out of the clouds. Oh, we're getting out right now. Oh, I missed the breakout. It's so much better to see it on the inside. Sorry. Fail. Center, we got a Pirate for you. The tops are at 9,200. I don't think they do anything with the Pyreps, but maybe someday. Oh, I didn't get my pitot heat on.
Meridian
Yikes.
63 Echo Roger. Maintain VFR at or below 9,200 until clear of the top. Expect
What?
higher once clear.
Oh, we're on an IFR flight plan there, center. Meridian 63 Echo. ILS 6 is in use? Oh, you got the ATIS going already? ATIS 124.1.
Meridian 63 Echo. Roger. Climb and maintain 13,000. Expect higher once clear of the tops.
Climb and maintain 13,000. 63 Echo. What's up, Andy? What's up, all? Hey, Anubis. 29906. I don't even need to look this stuff up. Rockwolf's got it all in the chat already. All right, 10,000 feet. I'll get my landing light off for now. All right, let's listen in on COM 2.
0P. Broken up tree 200P. Solid overcast at 5000P. Temperature 6. Dew point tree. Altimeter 29097. Visual approaches in use. Advise on initial contact. You have information kilo.
Kilo?
Lincolnville Municipal Airport information kilo. 2315 Zulu. Wind 130 at Dunlop. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, broken up 2600 feet. Broken up tree 200 feet. Solid overcast at 5000 feet. Temperature 6.
Okay.
Dew point tree. Altimeter 29097. Visual approach.
All right, we got information kilo on our notes down here. So we got kilo, winds are 130 at 11. It said visual approaches are in use, which that could be possible. It says broken at 2600, 3200, so under 2600 AGL. Maybe they will use visual approaches. Who knows? 10 miles of visibility and 2997. That's the SayIntentions ATIS though. All right, we're leveling off at 13,000. I'm going to bring that rudder trim out now. It's pretty shaky up here though. 17 knot, 20. It's like yeah, it's like a 20 knot gust from the right now. Oh, music. There we go. All right, I'm just going to bring it back to neutral on the rudder trim. All right, now we just watch for overspeed. The manual says that about 1150 on the torque is pretty standard for cruise. Oh, maybe I'll bring it back just a little bit. Cabin altitude 1247. In-game's ILS 6. How's it been, Anubis? Pretty good here. Just got a chill Sunday. I've already finished my I mean, it's already 4:45. I don't know. I feel like it's the morning still, but it's going on 5 p.m. here in California. Anubis says, been away for a bit. Narita? Where's Narita? Mornings are the stream. They're taking a couch nap? Beautiful. Water cool, I mowed my grass before you even got out of bed. Yeah, what time did I think I got up around 10. I think on Saturday I got up around 9. Today I got up around 10. I feel like the turbulence is making it look like I'm in 2x speed or something, but we're not. All right, almost overspeeding. Let's bring that back a little bit. Bring the torque back to about 1,000. There we go. Mowed the grass at 11 Eastern, yeah. Yeah, I was sleeping then, but it was only 8 or 7 for me, so. I'm not a morning person, but I also like when I happen to get up early, like on days off. All right, top of descent, 8 minutes. And if we get that approach, our bottom altitude at the FAF is 2,400 feet. Let's try to keep an eye on that on the Todd there. Let's get the heading bug synced. And we already got the ATIS. Green Bay approaches 19.4, so I'm just going to put that in case they give us that frequency. 19.4, there we go. Yes, clouds look so good. You get up at 5 a.m. every day, even weekends. Unless there's an F1 race, you get up earlier. Yeah, what time are F1 races, or what time are those on? I have a friend that gets up at like, yeah, I don't think it's 5. I think he gets up at like 6 a.m. no matter what time he goes to bed. So if he's up till like midnight or 1, he just gets no sleep. So he'll have to call it a night at like 9 or 10. I pretty much wake up at 8 every day. Usually my first meetings are around 9 during the workday. Man, it looks so good right now.
Meridian 63 Echo, expect the RNAV runway 18 approach into Green Bay.
Expect RNAV 18, Meridian 63 Echo. Yes, we got the RNAV for 18. Beautiful. So wait, if I hit this and hit note, oh, it starts a new note if I do that. Okay. So if I have a bunch of text here written in, I can...
Meridian 63 Echo, expect RNAV runway 18 approach into Green Bay.
Oh, I didn't say runway. Expect RNAV runway 18 approach. Meridian 63 Echo. Thank you, sir. So that's the shortcut I need to figure out was, yeah, I just click on the pencil and it'll clear the note. Oh, but it's not putting my cursor in the text box. Okay, so I have to hit this, and then click here. Okay. You're up at 4 a.m. on weekdays for work? Oh my God. How late do you work until though, Mike? I've been like a 9 to 5er my whole life. Oh yeah, the races were in Japan, weren't they? It was like a few weeks ago. I went to Topgolf here in LA with a couple friends of mine, and they're fans of F1, and they had it on there while we were having a pre-golfing beer, and yeah, they were stoked that it was on there. I haven't watched F1 myself, except for that like Drive to Survive series on Netflix. I watched the first season of that years ago. Super entertaining though. Like, I love sports. I just don't. I don't watch them often. I don't know. It's just one of those things. I don't seek it out. I'm usually like playing video games, being a dork. And but if there's sports and like friends are, you know, like I went to the Clippers game on Friday, and yeah, it was cool. Like I like watching sports. I love sports, but I don't keep a schedule to watch them or anything. All right, we're icing up here. Let's get all of the icing turned on here. Anti-ice. Let's get the defroster on. Oh, no, ice is still there. All right, need to clear this ice off. Oh, you work 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. The rest of the day, stay at home dad stuff. Is that nice though? It sounds kind of nice. Work 6 hours, then you're home and be a dad. That sounds cool. I mean, I think as soon as you say you're being a dad, you're going to be more exhausted than non-parents will, of course, but contracted by DHL, you got tasked to move all the F1 stuff out of Nagoya. Contracted by DHL. Wait, did you say, you're mornings out of the stream? Wait, so what do you do for DHL with the cargo? Do you drive a truck? Do you fly a plane? DHL's F1 sponsor. Okay. Mike says it's great. Just tough to start. Yeah, fine once I get going. Yeah, get that Starbucks or whatever coffee that people will say is better, which is like every coffee, but whatever. So what? I get Starbucks. What do you want me to do? I can't help it. I'm addicted at this point. Great watching until lap 2. Oh, really? Then the race is over? 777 cargo runs. That is amazing. Cool, dude. I still haven't touched a real airplane yoke in my life. Andy says he's doing good. F1. I don't know if the sim's freezing.
Meridian 6 Tree Echo, descend and maintain flight level 050. Fly heading 081 vectors for the RNAV runway 18 approach.
Alright, fly heading 050. Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Correction. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Heading 081. And we'll expect the RNAV 18. Meridian 6 Tree Echo. Alright, there's a bug where they keep saying flight level, which throws me off. So flight level 050, it should just be called 5,000 feet here.
Meridian 6 Tree Echo, heading 081 descend, maintain 5,000, expect RNAV runway 18 approach.
Alright, heading 081 descend and maintain 5,000, expecting the RNAV runway 18 approach, Meridian 63 Echo. Alright, vertical speed. Just going to start us down a little bit here. Anti-ice is still on. The ice cleared from the window, but we'll... Yeah, it looks like it's cleared, but we're at -11, so we're leaving all the anti-ice on for this descent. This is going to be a bit frosty. Let's pull our torque back to about 500. There we go. And we'll go 1,000 feet per minute for now.
Meridian 6 Tree Echo, descend and maintain flight level 050, fly heading 081 vectors for the RNAV runway 18 approach.
I just said all that to him. He's angry. Descend and maintain flight level 050, aka 5,000 feet. Fly heading 081, and we're expecting RNAV runway 18 approach. Vectors. Is that satisfactory? Meridian 6-3 Echo. Yikes. He's very angry. Alright, so it looks like it's vectoring us correctly at least, so why can't I can't click in the sim. Oh my god. It's the search bar. That's why I stopped using this.
Echo. Affirmative. Maintain flight level 050, heading 081 vectors for the RNAV runway 18 approach into Green Bay. Altimeter 29er
2994, Meridian 6-3 Echo. He's going to keep saying that. I think he's stuck in a loop and it's just going to keep saying it. Alright, we're going to activate the approach with vectors to final, because that's what he's giving us. Alright, and we're descending to 5,000 feet. Let's do it a little bit faster. Do 1,200. Let's do 1,500 feet per minute. We'll see how it goes with our... Actually, I'm going to do something I never do, and we're going to use flight level change instead. So flight level change, and I'm going to do that because I want to maintain a certain airspeed. So we'll go... Yeah, we'll go 180 to make sure we don't overspeed. This flight level change for descent I usually don't use because I'm usually using VNAV. But in this plane, it's pretty easy to overspeed the plane. So what I want to do is have it pitched to maintain a good speed that's not going to get... into an overspeed situation. And then we just pull our power back to control our vertical speed. So we're at 1250, which is nice. I'll bring it down a little more. That'll increase our vertical speed. Bring it back to like 450 on the torque. There we go, 1,300 feet per minute, 1,350, 1,400. All right, here comes 10,000 feet. Let's get landing lights on. Anti-ice is all still on because it's -5 out. Watching you in the sim, you can fly a real plane. Yeah, I'm just too scared, you know. Every now and then I think about it. I'm like, should I go take a discovery flight? But... Yeah, that might happen if my job is in jeopardy, but I think I have to do other things. Like I wear glass. I'm farsighted, so I think if I was actually to fly a plane, I probably would need to get a new prescription that's not. The glasses I currently have are literally they have a range that I can use them in, so they're made just for computer use. But over the last few years, like I've gotten pretty farsighted.
Meridian 6 Tree Echo Contact Minneapolis Center on 125.55.
2555 Meridian 63 Echo. So I just need a new prescription probably to make sure. Like I can see pretty fine. Like I've never sat in the actual cockpit. Like I could take my glasses off and use the computer. But if anything is
contact Minneapolis Center on 125.55.
I already said that.
Good evening.
Good evening. I can still like I have trouble now reading like small text on my phone if I hold my phone closer than an arm's length away. So that's what I need glasses for now. Minneapolis Center, Meridian 6063 Echo, 8,200 descending 5,000. All right, we got 2994.
606 Tree Echo, Minneapolis Center. Roger.
Roger. All right, and we're just expecting they're going to keep vectoring us this direction for the RNAV. Bottom altitude, what was it, 3,000? FAF, 2,400 at the FAF. Okay. Favre. Mike says, I have glasses to see far. Close vision is starting to be an issue. Yeah. It's weird. Like a few years ago, I didn't even wear glasses. And I just kind of decided to. I was getting a bunch of headaches, like using the computer too much. So I tried like blue blockers. Then I got a proper prescription. And just to, it's supposed to be, you're being nice to your eyes. They don't have to work as hard when you're wearing glasses. Since it corrects your vision and your brain isn't compensating and all that, and you're not like squinting and yeah, all that good stuff. So, but I feel like since I've gotten the assistance of glasses working for me, my vision's gotten worse since I'm like relying on them. I don't know. It's probably incorrect, but it feels that way. All right, heading bug is synced. We're on heading. Cabin pressure's down already. Landing lights are on. All right, we're expecting runway 18. Now let's double check with the METAR over here. Rain broken at 37. So this is different than we got from the ATIS. ATIS information kilo. Let's turn on. Switch to that frequency again. See if it's still info kilo.
7. Visual approaches in use. Advise on initial contact. You have information mic.
All right, it's on the mic now.
Shawano Municipal
Let's skip to
Airport
Lima, I guess.
Information mic. 2335 Zulu. Wind 130 at 8. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, solid overcast at 2600 feet. Temperature 7. Dew point tree. Altimeter 2997. Visual approaches in use.
Okay, we got
Advise
info
on
mic
initial
now.
contact. You have information mic.
What happened to Lima? I don't know. Visual approaches. I mean, it's still possible because it says the lowest cloud levels at 2600 overcast. So that's 2600 AGL. So that means if it was overcast 200 AGL, then we'd be like at our ILS minimums. And it's 10 miles of visibility. So yeah, it seems like in the next, 2,000 feet roughly, we'll be getting out of the clouds. So we'll see how it goes. We're leveling off at 5,000 right now, though. So hopefully they give us another instruction to descend. Altitude hold mode's on. We're going to re-add our power up to about 1,000. Probably a little less than 1,000. Just watch our speed. And then we're going to need to descend again down to like 2,600 eventually. So I'm just going to pre-select that here. All right, -2 degrees outside. All the anti-ice is still on. Dog is happy. The tongue is going. He's chill. Everything's fine. Let's go check our passengers, which we haven't checked in with the entire time. They're pretty unhappy. Now they're about to be very happy. Kabam. Coffee. Bam. Kind of a crazy view out there right now. Hope they're not scared, but yeah, we'll reassure them with soothing words. Let's turn that down to low because that's pretty loud. All right. We're showing up over here on the approach plate now. And final approach course is 182. This is an LPV approach, so we're going to get vertical guidance. And 3100 is the minimum safe altitude up here in the corner. All right, Green Bay Tower is 118.7. So I'll put that in. 1187. Yes, dog. Rain at 4,000. Yes. We want the crappy weather. Imagine how terrifying it is to fly in this in real world if you're a pilot. We can see a little bit through the clouds, like the tiniest bit, but yeah, it's pretty crappy. I'm gonna turn off your guys' beautiful names right now so we get the full soup experience. Yeah, we're getting rain on the windshield now. Alright, getting closer to that final approach course on the map. Come on, SayIntentions, you got this. Alright, we'll chill back here until it's time. Yeah, we're on the RNAV. RNAV for runway 18. I wish you could click here to eat the food and it made munching sounds. Mukbang style. Doesn't look promising down here? Good. That's what I want. The fun stuff. Alright, any moment now. We'll want some vectors. We're expecting descent to 26 or maybe 31 or 3,000, something between those. And then we're expecting, yeah, right turn to a heading. And for them to make, or they might just clear us for the RNAV. That would be nice. Landing on runway 6, it's crappy. Hell of a crosswind. Okay. 12 miles out, can't see anything. Maybe the visibility is not 10 miles then. Unless like 2 miles from then, all of a sudden you can see the airport. Alright, I'm going to bring my speed back a little bit. Or not. Ah, this thing keeps stealing my cursor. I have to like hit enter and then delete the note. That's why I stopped using it. Alright. Let's bring in my torque back a little bit. We need to be under, was it 168 for gear and flaps? Yeah, 168. 168. So we'll just get slowed down a little. Alright, we need a vector like right now. We're almost intercepting the final approach course right here. And they have said nothing. Center, can we get another vector? We're passing the final approach course already. Meridian 6-3 Echo. Come on, dudes. Oh, sim is freezing because I asked for a vector. Whoever did the ATIS was
Meridian 6-3 Echo, turn left, heading tree 60 to
left.
intercept final approach course for RNAV runway 18 approach.
Alright, left heading 360 for RNAV runway 18, Meridian 6-3 Echo. I don't know why they're turning us left 360. That doesn't make any sense. I think maybe they're having us do a reversal. Alright, 360. We are going north when we should be going south. Final 175. The RNAV says final is 182. They should be descending us. Yeah, what are they? I guess they're having us turning away, so then we have time to turn around, I guess. See, he should have just cleared us for the RNAV. Like, I don't know why it doesn't clear us for the approach. That would be like the easiest thing. Come on, man. What's the plan there? What's the plan for our heading here? 6-3 Echo. Let me see if he'll tell me why. He doesn't want you to come to Green Bay. He knows you don't like cheese. He's not wrong. I'm not a huge cheese fan, honestly.
Meridian 6-3 Echo fly, present heading. Expect vectors for RNAV runway 18 approach at Green Bay.
Expect vectors for RNAV runway 18 at Green Bay, and we're flying our present heading. But we think it's questionable. 6-3 Echo. Very questionable. What is going on here? Cheese is life.
6-3 Echo, affirm fly, present heading for RNAV runway 18 approach at Green Bay.
Yeah, we're flying present heading, but we're heading in the wrong direction. 6-3 Echo. Dude, turn us around, my guy. Please.
Meridian 6-3 Echo, turn right heading 226 to correct course towards Green Bay. Descend and maintain 5,000.
Turn right heading 226, descend and maintain 5,000. 6-3 Echo. Alright, he's having us do a reversal, so that's good. Right turn 226. Just need to do it slowly, otherwise we will... Autopilot will start turning the other direction. So it's more than a 180 degree turn. Alright, 226, there we go. That's actually a really good vector, look at it. That's perfect. 226, I'm gonna turn on nav mode though. I'm just gonna start not trusting him. And then they wanted us to descend to 5,000, but we should be going down to like 2,700. Let's see, 2,400.
7 contact Kansas City Center on 124.9.
Yeah, 2,400 is the FAF at FARV. Bad ATC. 45 degree turn on to final. Why did I have you do reversal? I don't know. I think it's because it was too late, so now it's having to have me do a reversal because it didn't give me a right turn earlier.
9075,
We're just going to fly it ourselves. It's fine. Approach mode is on, 5,000. We're just going to start our descent. We're going to go down to 2,400.
Kansas City Center, Skyline 94527, level 6,500.
Alright, watching our speed. Pull it down. Alright, we're turning on to course. We're established on the final approach course for RNAV, runway 18, Meridian 6-3 Echo. Yeah, there's a bunch of bugs they need to fix. It seems like it's more buggy than it used to be because of their whole, I think the whole Navigraph thing. All the new data getting entered, all the new airspace data, all that stuff, so it's fine. It'll get fixed, but yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a step back because of them integrating all that stuff, I think. That's what it feels like. Alright, vertical speed, we can go a little bit faster. Going down to 2,400. We have the glide path above us already. But I'm going to take us down to the final approach fix altitude at FARV, 2,400 feet. We have the minimum set already. It's about 980.
Southwest 142, turn left, heading 190.
And we have information, Mike.
Turning left to 190, Southwest 142.
We can see the ground back there a little bit. All right, we're 22 miles away still.
Hawaiian 645, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Climbing to flight level.
All right, a little too fast. I'm gonna pick the nose up a little bit with vertical speed to 900. It's bad when it feels in-game ATC like. I feel like you can coerce it though. Like if I just asked something like, "Can we be cleared for the RNAV 18?" It would probably just say yes, and then I could just fly it.
401 cleared direct to Delta Alpha November VOR.
Cleared direct to Delta Alpha November VOR Delta 401.
All right, altitude selected, flashing, leveling off at 2400.
Skylane 527, contact Kansas City.
All right, approach mode is on. We have
13.25.
GP in white here, ready for the glide path to come down. Heading is centered. We got minimums in 980, 299.4. It's actually 299.7. Oops, there we go. That was from information Mike. And it said overcast at 2600, which seems inaccurate. Oh, actually, no, that might be accurate. No, it's definitely not accurate. We have radar altimeter right here, 1550. So it's saying that overcast 2600, which is an AGL. So yeah, it's like 1,000 feet wrong or more. I like the wind on final. Yeah, we'll see. All right, we are slow enough where we can put our gear down under 168 knots. Just leave it here. We're 16 miles out still. 17, almost. How are our passengers doing?
789, descend and maintain flight
Yeah, they're pretty happy back there.
Descending to flight level 270, American 789.
And our go around is climb to 2,500 feet. So once we hit the glide path.
Heavy descend and
I just saw the ground a little bit.
2000.
There we go, we can see the ground. Yeah, this is not 10 miles of visibility, nor is it overcast at 2,600. Ooh, connection loss, nice. I feel like this happens on the weekends. Whenever I'm flying on a Sunday, they must like do maintenance or reset their servers or something. I have no idea. I feel like I get those messages pretty often on a Sunday. Hey, Ghost Rider, what's up? Doing good. We got a nice little IMC going on here into Green Bay, and the crosswinds are supposed to be horrible, so this should be fun. You're absolutely excited. Nice. Online services are unreachable. I still see you guys though. Oh, we're back.
JetBlue 222, maintain 300 knots.
All right, 155 knots now. 22 knot headwind, 17 knot crosswind. Had a little bit of power. All right, 13 miles to go. We are 8 miles from the final approach fix. Yeah, they had us.
6 Tree Echo contact Green Bay Tower on 118.7.
Over to tower 118.7, Meridian 6-3 Echo. And we had that in already. And it's, yeah, it's stealing my, it steals, why? Why does it steal my, they need to fix this. The notepad could be so much better. All right, 118.7. And then after that, we'll be on with ground 1219. Green Bay Tower, Meridian 6-3 Echo on the RNAV 18. Johnny, I got you in sight. And we can barely see the ground here. All right, we're still 5 miles.
6-3 Echo, Green Bay Tower, roger. Continue approach, runway 18, report established on final.
We're established on final. 6-3 Echo. All right, 160 knots. We'll wait until after the... Actually, let's see. The FAF, how far is that? 5.1 miles? Yeah, we'll wait until after the FAF to get our gear down. We're still 4 miles from it. I like this distance to go up here I put on the MFD is really useful. Especially if you're flying VFR, this is nice. Because you can just see, no matter what route you have in, your GPS routing, you can get a good idea of how far away you are. Or you can, I've been using the ring here. Like I'll just zoom until the ring is kind of on the runway and then you know how far away you are. It's pretty nice too. There's our missed approach if we need it. Alright, we have the runway in sight already. We have the runway in sight, 6-3 Echo. Alright, let's get this all set up. Manual, landing lights on. It's 5 degrees outside, so I'm going to turn the anti-ice stuff off.
Echo, winds 136 at 28. Runway 18 clear to land.
Runway 18 clear to land, Meridian 6-3 Echo. Alright, here comes the glide path. Alright, ignition on, fuel pumps are on. Here comes the magenta diamond. We have glide path in white. And once we get that, we'll change our selected altitude to 2,500 instead of 2,400. We could actually do that right now, couldn't we? Because we're in altitude hold mode. Alright, so 2,500. Alright, I'll get 1 notch of flaps. And then once we get on the glide path, I'll get the gear down. Give us some more drag. Actually, I'll do the gear right now. We need the extra drag. Because once it pitches down, we're going to gain speed, so we want the drag, so... We're going to have to pull our gear to, or pull our throttle to idle pretty soon if we don't have the gear down, and then it'll yell at us that the gear's not down when we're on idle. Alright, glide path, that's good. Sync the heading again, 2,500 for missed approach. And let's see, when we land, where are we going to exit here? We're landing on 1-8, and we got the FBOs over here, so we want to exit to the left. Probably won't exit till down here on Delta. And then we'll expect something like Delta, Alpha, blah, blah, over this way. We'll see what they give us. Did they give us clear to land yet? Yeah, I said that, right? Yeah, I replied back, clear to land. Okay. Alright, let's get flaps out. Alright, yeah, rudder trim's at 0, flaps are at 20 now. Manual fuel pumps, manual ignition, landing light. Everything's good, nav and strobe. Alright, we're in full flap range. 2 miles till the runway. Alright, let's get our final notch of flaps out.
Citation 4 tree, Mike Whiskey taxi to holding.
Alright, it's a little gusty, so I'm going to leave a little more power in.
Taxiing to holding point, runway 1 tree via
Yikes.
Alpha Citation 4
Very
tree,
gusty.
Mike Whiskey.
Minimums are coming up in 100 feet. Alright. Oh, this is going to be fun. Alright, autopilot's off, yaw damper's off. It's pulling us really hard to the right. I don't know why it does that whenever I turn autopilot off. Yikes. Oh my god. This is the, all right, we're going around. Yeah, we're done. We're going around. Tower Meridian 6-3 Echo going around.
Mustang November 1 Kilo Uniform 59 descend to pattern
Yikes.
altitude, report a 2-mile final.
That is not
Descending to
good.
pattern altitude will report 2-mile final Mustang.
Meridian 6-3 Echo. Roger. Go around. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 2000, expect vectors for the RNAV approach to runway 18.
Alright, fly runway heading, climb maintain 2000. 6-3 Echo. Oops, autopilot can't come on right now. It's too low. Yeah, that was not fun. That's so weird. As soon as I turned the autopilot off, it pulled me like extremely hard to the right. It's so weird. All right, they said climb maintain 2000, I think. And then they said expect vectors and fly runway heading. So let's get heading mode on. There we go. All right, we're at 800 AGL. Autopilot's back on. Flaps are up, gears up. Flying runway heading. Runway heading would really be 182.
Tree 71 Bravo Charlie, make a tree 60-degree turn to the right for spacing.
Let's see
Making
what
a
our
tree
course is.
60-degree right turn. Diamond Tree 71 Bravo Charlie.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, climb and maintain 2000 and pull back on our throttle here. Land at all costs, missing a wheel, but we on the ground. Yeah, I was gonna slam it. I almost always do that, but I'm trying to be better. I never ever go missed. I always slam it. So this is a, we'll try something different out. Let me double check that they said 2000. Yeah, they said climb maintain 2000, expect vectors for the RNAV approach again, so. All right, the missed approach is actually 2500 though, not 2000. Yeah, in here, 2500 direct Senna. But Senna's right in front of us.
505 Alpha Mike, turn left, heading 090, contact departure. Left to heading 090, contacting departure. Skyhawk 505 Alpha Mike.
Yeah, I don't like this note bar. I keep trying to use it, and that notepad thing is kind of annoying. I actually might end up just using a notepad again.
505 Alpha Mike descend.
Like a physical notepad.
Established on the localizer.
Descending to 2000.
Because then I don't have to tab out to another notes application or anything like that.
Alpha Mike.
Probably, I'm gonna pull out my notepad, physical notepad for the next one.
Bonanza November 64 Foxtrot Alpha.
It's a little weird for me using a physical notepad because I'm left-handed, so I actually don't know how real-world pilots do it. Because you're gonna have your left hand on the yoke or the stick, and then also need to write with your left hand. So I'm not sure how lefty pilots do it. All right, so we're at 2000. Just waiting for our vectors. Passengers are freaked out at this point. Pillows are still on though, so that's fine. Yeah, they're not doing bad. Yeah, we're almost at Senna. It might be waiting for us to get to that waypoint before it vectors us. It's really nice looking out though. Looks great. Yeah, what's our vector, Victor? Help us out here.
Pilatus 691 Tree Whiskey, John Wayne Tower, runway 20
looks
left
so
to
nice
Greenland,
out
clear
though.
for takeoff. After departure, fly runway heading VFR at or below 2,500, expect a left turn out to the north.
This is not a fun approach at all. I mean, we were down to minimums when I disconnected the autopilot. All right, almost at Senna. We are half a mile from Senna. Mayday, mayday. I should use these passenger seat cameras more often. It's really nice. Get a little different perspective.
FSR500, you're at 4,000 feet, 1 mile to Bravo Uniform Golf VOR, and requesting clearance for Hotel Uniform Delta Information Victor.
Ding dong, I'm late. Where's the stool? What's up?
Requesting IFR.
Is the one in your name an L?
Hotel Uniform Delta.
Are you Lacey M?
Lackham?
Lackham? How do we say your name? Everybody's been asking, especially me, and I want to know. All right, we're gonna get some vectors here. We've now passed Senna, so we should be holding here. There's a hot air balloon over there. That doesn't seem realistic. Who would be flying a hot air balloon in this weather? I don't believe it.
Bonanza 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2 cleared for takeoff runway 29.
Oh, it's Michael. Oh, just your name backwards. Got it, got
runway
it.
29, Bonanza 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2.
Green Bay, what's our instruction for the missed approach? We've passed Senna already, and we're ready to try the RNAV 18 again. Meridian 63 Echo. How much longer? I'll do another one after this. So like another hour and a half, 2 hours. Matters how long the flight is.
Meridian 63 Echo climb and maintain 3000. Proceed direct and EP hold south as published.
Direct what? Climb and maintain 3000. And can you spell that fix for us to hold that? Meridian 63 Echo. Where did they want us to go? Missed approach is direct.
Expect a runway 161.
Senna.
That's not 7, Romeo Mike.
Which fix do you want us to hold that? Can you spell it? Meridian 63 Echo. Maybe they're giving us a direct to start the RNAV approach again. We have a NEEP.
63 Echo hold at Anapi Alpha November Echo Papa Echo hold south as published.
Hold south as published. What? This is confusing. Hold at Anepa. Hold south as published. Anepa is north, and the published fix is Senna, Sierra Echo, November, November Alpha, which is south. Which one do you want us to hold that? 63 Echo. It is very confused. Do I use VATSIM? No, not anymore. I'm using SayIntentions.
Meridian 63 Echo. My apologies for the confusion. Hold at Senna Sierra Echo. November, November Alpha hold south as published.
Alright, hold south as published at Senna. 63 Echo. Okay, so we're going to switch to nav mode, and we're going to go back to the hold, which is interesting. We're like a ways off from the hold now. But we'll turn around. Alright, so we're still suspended, which is going to hold us here. Look at there's a little visual bug on the G1000 here. And I think we should be holding at 2,500 at Senna, it looks like. But they have us at 3,000, so we're just listening to them. Yeah, direct Senna. Alright, so we're turning around to Senna right here to the north. And it'll do the entry and continue driving the racetrack for us until they switch us back, I guess. Wovit. Yeah, Wovit's where we started, yeah, from the west. But now that we're south, I'm not sure what they'll do. There is a reversal here on the approach, so they could clear us direct to Nepa at a higher altitude and then let us do the reversal, descend during the reversal. Yeah, or they could have us go to one of the IAFs again, like Dodby or a Doobie. A Doobie.
Left downwind, runway 31 right.
One of those IAFs over there, maybe. We'll see what happens. I'm not expecting too much, but we'll find out, I guess. All right, how much fuel do we have left? We still have 470 pounds of fuel left, burning 260 an hour, so we can hold for days or hours.
One Tree Whiskey, you're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Notice as we got further and further from them, the signal strength got worse and worse. They were getting more and more staticky. It's pretty cool. Which is kind of scary to be losing contact with them when they were just leaving us off on this random heading and we're just like flying way down here. They should have told us to fly the published missed approach. That would have been nice. Oops, I didn't hit suspend. Forgot, we need to hit, when you cross the missed approach point, which is generally the threshold, the runway threshold, it just puts you in suspend. I needed to hit suspend to continue to follow the hold here. Once we're in the hold, it's going to suspend us again, and so we'll need to hit suspend to get out of the hold. It's been a while since I've done a missed approach.
One Tree Whiskey, you were not cleared into the Bravo.
Keeps giving you ILS 6.
Exit the Bravo immediately.
Might as well take
Advise when ready
it.
to copy phone number for possible pilot deviation.
Yeah, I'll take, wait, what's the, wait, we're a runway 18, so yeah, I guess we could do 36 if they want to give us the opposite. We have that would be a crappy tailwind though, 20 knots right now.
Alpha 2, hold short of runway 27, awaiting further.
All right, we're gonna switch our fuel pumps and ignition back to auto. That was way too late. Should have done that shortly after climbing.
Alpha 2.
I'm just gonna tell them we're in the hold just to try to speed this up. Green Bay Tower, Meridian 63 Echo is in the hold at Senna, ready for sequencing to try for another landing. Quite a ways back, yeah. I'll take the instrument approach though. Now that it's night, I don't want a visual approach.
Meridian 63 Echo, exit the hold at Senna, turn left, heading 090, descend and maintain 2000, expect vectors for the RNAV approach to runway 18.
All right, we'll exit the hold, heading 090, descend and maintain 2000, and we'll be ready for vectors for runway 18. 63 Echo. Okay, so exit the hold, and they want us to go 090, so directly east. So that they might be putting us towards a Dubay or whatever up here. Yeah, we're down here. They might be bringing us up to this section, but either way, they're having us go east first, and then hopefully they'll vector us north. All right, so we're just going to switch to heading mode now. Directly east. And then we'll need to go and we'll put something in. I guess I'll just reactivate the approach. Activate vectors to final, so that puts us up there. All right, we're on the heading, and then they said to descend and maintain 2,000. That seems pretty low, but you know, do we trust them? I don't know. Let's go 500 feet per minute. All right, we're going east now, 090 on the heading. Let's check the METAR. 2997, which is what we have. You already did it once. quite a ways back. Yeah. We'll see what they do. I don't know. I've never done a missed approach with SayIntentions, so far it's not horrible. I wish they told me to fly the publish sooner. We were just off on that vector, and I think it wouldn't have said anything after that. It probably would have just lost us. We would have just kept flying south. Yeah, and they said expect vectors, so we are expecting those vectors. They should be giving them to us already, I feel like. Dim these lights a little bit. Alright, I think they forgot about us. Hey, Tower, did you forget about us? We're waiting for vectors till 6-3 Echo. We're in another state at this point.
Meridian 6-3 Echo, turn left, heading tree 60, descend and maintain 2000, expect RNAV approach to runway 18.
Left heading 360, descend and maintain 2000, 6-3 Echo. Yeah, alright, they are having us go north, which is nice. We got some wind turbines here that we're getting dangerously close to. I'm sure this will be fine. Oh, jeez. I'm sure they look a little closer than they actually are, but I don't like it. Yeah, he's ignoring us, hoping we go away. Yeah, not his problem. Little wind turbine sightseeing here. Helicopter right there. This is fine. I'll turn that traffic in sight those traffic in sight mods back on. And there's just like hot air balloons and helicopters and drones everywhere. It's cool to see other stuff in the sky though, but I'm only using it because I have crash damage turned off because you can actually collide with those things. So since I have crash damage off, I mean I could still collide with them, but it won't end my flight if I do. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know why there are hot air balloons at nighttime though, like we saw on our approach. Wind turbines look cool at night, yeah. Yeah, with the red lights on them, looks pretty cool. I also have the emergency vehicle add-on too from the marketplace I got a while back, so we'll see some like police and EMS lights and stuff sometimes on the roads. That's pretty neat too. I don't see any right now, though. I guess the people of Green Bay are behaving themselves. No police lights. Man, we are so far from the airport now. Our frame rate is going
Skyline
down.
422 Alpha Mike, enter left downwind, expect short
It's like
approach.
very choppy all of a sudden.
Left downwind, expecting short approach. Skyline 422 Alpha Mike.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the performance right now. Yikes. Oh.
Citation 433 Mike Whiskey, hold short of runway 12 traffic on final.
Alright, we're now
Short of
passing the
runway
airport.
12, citation 433 Mike Whiskey.
Yeah, you got a crash, Riz? Yeah, I had a crash yesterday on the stream, actually. Pretty unexpected. I usually don't have many crashes, but yeah, it's never fun. I try to limit how many add-ons and marketplace things I buy, like if they're not like anything that seems kind of experimental, you know. Yeah, if you fill up with too many add-ons, especially third-party ones from like flightsim.to and stuff like that, they can be very, very good, but it's kind of the Wild West when you go out there. Like, has me direct a NEEP.
Beechcraft 9001 Bravo, taxi to runway 24.
He told me that he would vector me, so.
Taxiing to runway 24 via taxiway Alpha Beechcraft 9001 Bravo.
Yeah, he said to expect. He said expect RNAV approach is the last thing he said.
Clearing tower, Paletas.
So they haven't cleared us for the approach yet.
Whiskey at 3,660 feet, at about 15 miles out to your east. Request transition your airspace on our way into Van Nuys.
Pilatus 6913 Whiskey Bob Hope Tower. Transition approved, maintain VFR at or below.
Man, this is such a like big diversion. We're so far out. If they just replied with vectors north, like I think they would have had us way tighter into the airport, but oh well. We'll be okay.
Whiskey, Roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR. Frequency change approved.
How are our boys in the back doing here? Check our passengers. 75 degrees. They don't like that very much. We'll cool it down a little bit. Time for another round of coffee, I guess. Let's get that out. Oh, there's no lights back here. Whoops. Sorry, everybody. Let's get these lights on. How do I control the cabin lighting? Is this it? Oh, there's a reading light here. There we go. That's just the reading light. Where's the cabin lighting? Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just those switches. Excuse me, dog.
Bravo Lima, welcome to Cannes. Contact ground on 121.79er.
And there's probably more switches back here. There we go. Let's shimmy back here. Alright, there we go. More lights. These are pretty bright. I mean, these are the reading lights, I guess. There's these lights in the middle I don't know how to control. Those are just all locks. Huh, I don't know where the cabin lighting is. Alright, they're hungry. Coffee and snacks are now served again. The other lighting is up here. Oh, here's dome lighting.
Skyhawk 542 Alpha X-ray expedite, climb to 2,000 feet, traffic on departure.
Climbing to 2,000, expediting Skyhawk 542 Alpha X-ray.
All right, will they give us vectors yet? So we're at 2,000. We're ready for the approach, 6-3 Echo. Hint, hint. Pull our throttle down to like 500. What's up, aviation? No cap. Happy Sunday.
Meridian 6-3 Echo cleared. RNAV approach. Runway 18 report established on final.
Cleared RNAV approach runway 18. We will report when established. 6-3 Echo. Okay, nice. All right, let's turn nav on. Let's turn our heading all the way around. Intercept that course. And we're already at 2,000, which is higher than we should be for the FAF altitude, which is 2,400. But that's what they told us, so we'll stay at 2,000. Hit approach mode. All right, let's try this again. Wonder what the winds are now. Probably still insane. 15 gusting 31.
About 10 miles.
120. So yeah, we're gonna have again crazy winds from the left. All right, fuel pumps manual, ignition manual. All the lights are on.
We'll enter downwind from runway 16 right. The latest 13 whiskey.
All right, gear down, flaps 1. And it's dark now, yeah. Yeah, well, we have runway edge lighting, it looks like, and Pappy's on the right side, so at least it's not totally dark. All right, flaps 1. Just getting everything configured well in advance. Oh man, we're 17 miles away, actually. Let's get those up. Gear up. We're way too far out. I am going to end up forcing it to the ground this time because I want to do another flight, but we'll see. This could be horrible. Anything good on TV? The last thing we watched was Masters of the Air. So we don't watch a ton of TV. But yeah, Masters of the Air was awesome. Josh and water cooled and Josh are shining their lights on the runway. Nice. Yeah, if you guys could light that up, that'd be great. Thanks for the backup. All right, we got the Diamonds 2 above still, so let's speed up a little bit. We still have 16 miles to go, so. All right, intercepting the final approach course here.
Diamond Tree 71 Bravo Charlie report midfield for left base entry.
Wilco Tower will report midfield for left base entry. Diamond Tree 71 Bravo Charlie.
Go around was longer than the flight. Yeah, probably was. Takes forever. Ladies hate nerd stuff? No. No way. I mean, I've been a nerd my entire life. I don't think I've ever met or had a girlfriend throughout my life that was upset that I played video games and was like a nerd. That would be weird. And way more people are nerds, whatever that means nowadays than they used to be. Next time we crash rather than going around. Yeah, 100%.
For takeoff, runway tree fly straight out.
Cleared for takeoff, runway tree flying straight out. Skylane 422 Alpha Mike.
We're established on final RNAV runway 18, Meridian 6-3 Echo. You and your wife used to play WoW together? Heck yeah. Yeah, my girlfriend's not into video games really, but it's my hobby. And I do it.
63 Echo, runway 18, cleared to land, wind 140 at 26.
Runway 18, clear to land, Meridian 6-3 Echo. Okay, need to get the speed down, get our gear out. We are 6 miles from the FAF, and then after that we have 5 miles. Yeah, man, these ear... I don't know how sports broadcasters wear these headsets. These ear things are very uncomfortable. At least for me. I think it's just because I have I guess I have huge ears or something, because The headphones that are most comfortable for me are the Sennheisers, like the shape of Sennheiser headphones. You know, they're like oblong, they're not just circular, and they're over-eared. Those things I could wear for days. Pretty much everything else is,
433 Mike Whiskey holds short of runway 12.
everything else is kind of crappy. Like even the original Biodynamic headphones I have, those ear cups, like the pads on them are kind of shallow, and those hurt my ears after using them a day. So I had to replace them with some softer, deeper pads. Just feel a lot better, but it's probably a me problem because most people love the DT 770s. Be nice to be with someone who respects your hobby. I mean, why would you be with someone who doesn't respect your hobbies, I guess? We have entered the dating advice segment of the show. It's like somebody just crashed in front of us. Lacey.
Diamond Tree 71 Bravo Charlie, turn left heading 270, contact departure.
Alright, let's see, we are 1 mile from the FAF.
Diamond Tree 71 Bravo
You're
Charlie.
eating hot wings, yes. Oh my god, that sounds good right now. You know what I kind of want? A milkshake. I don't know the last time I had a milkshake. Probably many months ago. Alright, we are 2 diamonds. 2 dots above on the glide path again. Here we go again, attempt number 2. Our final attempt, of course. We'll do the next flight during the day too, because I can't see anything right now. Or we'll do it on the west coast. Though sunset will be in the next hour or so here. Maybe a little longer than that. What's up, Robert? Alright, 1 dot above on our glide path.
13 Whiskey on final for runway 16 right.
Alright, we got the fuel pump on, lights are on, ignition's on, plenty of fuel. Passengers are happy. Let's go ahead and clean up those snacks back there. Sorry guys, you're done.
Clear to land, 13 Whiskey.
Alright, glide path in green, sink our heading bug again. 2500 for the missed approach altitude, gear down, flaps 1.
Tower, TBM,
Nestle quick. I don't think I've had that since I was like 8 years old. Or Yoo-hoo. Sounds delicious though. Be sure to drink your Ovaltine. Excellent advice, yes.
TBM 123 Charlie Delta Livermore Tower, runway 25
right,
right, line up
flaps
and
2.
wait.
3 miles remaining. I actually do see some lights down there. I see someone lighting the threshold. Thank you very much. Thanks for the assist down there.
TBM Tree Charlie Delta,
All right,
wait,
full
269er
flaps.
at 17 runway 25
Set
right,
power
clear
on
for takeoff.
300 or so.
Fly runway heading until reaching 1000, then on course.
All right, 150 or so to go until minimums. 100 to go.
Vehicle got 25, fly runway heading until 1,000 feet, then proceed on course.
13 knots from the left, 5 knots from the front. All right, we just hit minimums. Autopilot off, yaw damper off. And we're gonna drive this thing into the ground.
13 Whiskey, have a good night.
Says we're a little low. Oh, a little glitchy there. We are getting shoved to the right. There's the threshold. All right, idle. Lots of right rudder. Oh my god.
Skyhawk
God, I can't wait till they fix the ground handling in the sim.
Runway 25 traffic on final.
It is absolutely insane.
Runway 25, Skyhawk 542.
All right, what do we call that? A milk? Curdled milk? I don't even know. Not great, not great. We'll take it though. 21.9 for ground. And we've exited at Mike 3, and we're going to need to go north on, what, Mike it looks like, to get to the FBO.
Citation 433, Mike Whiskey, proceed direct to the ILS approach, runway 27.
All right,
Proceeding direct to the
off,
ILS
landing lights
approach,
off and
runway
strobe
27.
off.
Citation 433, Mike Whiskey.
7 degrees, we'll turn pitot heat off.
Meridian 63 Echo, welcome to Green
Flaps
Bay.
up.
Contact ground on 121.9er.
Over to ground 121.9, thanks. 63 Echo. 21.9. Green Bay ground. Meridian 63 Echo is clear of runway 18 at Mike 3. Request taxi to the FBO on the north side of the field. 63 Echo. What's up, Jacob? We're in the Piper M500. The FSR500.
Meridian 606 Tree Echo, Green Bay ground taxi to the FBO via Bravo, hold short of runway 18, then continue taxi at your discretion. Good day.
FBO via Bravo, hold short 18, then taxi at discretion. Meridian 63 Echo. All right, yeah, they said via via Bravo. Bravo is over here. Anyway, they don't have the, it doesn't have the taxi information for this airport. That's fine. So we might need our taxi light on here. All right, taxi light is on. All right, left onto Mike.
Falcon 762 Foxtrot Romeo, hold short of runway 24 traffic on final approach.
And then they said to hold short of 18, which is,
Romeo.
I don't know why the ground handling in this is so bad. Anyway, we're just gonna cross runway 6. Whoa, where is it? Where'd the line go? There it is. At our discretion. You caught turbulence, which kicked out the autopilot, and you bit it. Dude, that was not an easy approach. That was a really hard landing.
Delta, awaiting further instructions.
Yeah, I don't understand what's up with this plane pulling right constantly.
Charlie Echo.
Like, maybe it should be feathering the fuel condition lever, or I actually think the problem is that I'm not using the beta range. There's a beta range down here on the prop lever, and you're supposed to, instead of, we're supposed to use the beta range, which reduces the pitch of the prop, so you can go much more slowly. And I think that's probably what we're supposed to be doing. I could set a button to toggle to reverse. Maybe I should do that.
Then hold short of runway 30.
Let's see.
Short of runway 30, Embraer 225 Echo Mike.
Toggle prop reverse thrust. Throttle toggle reverse thrust. So I could set this to a button.
Traffic on final, expect departure clearance in approximately 2 minutes.
Let me make sure that button's
Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra.
starter's off. I don't even use this, so we'll clear that. And then I know this other button. Yeah, APU starter. I don't really use that either. So theoretically, I should be able to hit this button to toggle reverse thrust. Yeah, there we go. And now we're in the beta mode.
Following the Falcon, continuing to gate Foxtrot 4, Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra.
I thought beta mode is supposed to give us some forward momentum still in low settings. Maybe not. Yeah, we're not. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, so we're moving in beta. So if I want to slow down, I increase my throttle, which is actually, and I'm not actually increasing, it's actually pulling the lever backwards now into the beta range so we can go more slowly. Yeah, it's still pulling really hard to the right. I don't understand why it's pulling so hard to the right. I'm gonna double check.
892 Tango Oscar, hold short of taxiway Echo.
I'm going into USB settings on my stick. Now my Z-axis is perfectly centered. So there's something with the plane that it just really wants to pull right constantly. All right, well, I'm in the beta range again. I should learn to use beta and the reversers. This is some nice terrain right here. Nice paved taxiway. This is supposed to be Mike that we're on. I kind of see a line, a little bit. And then we'll turn right onto Alpha and just park near the tower, I guess. Our boy Lake Pilot's here. We're getting uncomfortably close. We can just slide right under that wing, right? I think I could just slide right under that wing. Look, we're pretty low profile. This is just fine. This is an approved maneuver, don't worry. All right, a little bit of off-roading. It's probably messing up our tires. All right, we're just gonna find a random spot over here. Go park next to Johnny.
Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo, taxi to holding point Delta 2 via taxiway Kilo and Lima.
Taxiing to holding point Delta 2 via Kilo and Lima, Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo.
Do I fly helicopters? I've tried them a couple times. I'm pretty bad at them. It's like a totally different skill set. But yeah, every now and then I'll fly a helicopter. I think I flew, what did I fly? Was it? I flew the Bell when it came out. What,
Taxiing to runway tree 2 via hotel in November Hawker 511
I forget the last
Alpha.
helicopter I flew. I know the H series, like the HPG ones are popular. Like the H-135, I think, is one of them. All right, let's get this thing shut down. Parking brake is on. Ground ops. We will do the chocks. And then let's get this thing shut down. I don't know what's going on with my... my performance. Oh, it's doing the glitchy thing again. All right, let's go windowed mode and then full screen mode. It's supposed to fix it. All right, there we go. I think that's good. All right, let's get environmental control system off, bleed air, and then air conditioning off. Cut off. That's pretty long. I don't like flying at night. All right, let's get the trim reset. Yeah, it's kind of, the performance is kind of crappy right now. I don't know what's going on. Memory leak or something. Yeah, look at this. It's just chunky. All right, nav light off. Leave the battery on. Okay, we got feather. That's the last thing we're waiting for is feather. Now we can turn the battery off and let people off this thing. I'll just do unload instant. We don't have to wait. All right, nice. I think I'm going to restart from the world map just so I can just kind of reload everything.
Romeo, turn right on taxiway Bravo, hold short of runway 17.
Do I use a HOTAS? Yeah, I use a Verpal stick on my left hand, the Alpha constellation, and then on my right, I used to have the Bravo, but now I use the Verpal throttle panel. I have rudder pedals too, but I've had them disconnected for a while. I don't know. Rudders are fine. I just don't. I don't know. They're all right. I don't know. I like to simplify my setup, and I don't like having them plugged in all the time and like having to move them away from my feet and then move them back and plug them back in. Like, I just have like a little foot pad I put my feet on. It's way more comfortable. So I've just been using my twist axis on my stick for a while. Rudder pedals are nice and all, but like the sim is not huge. Like you're not going to feel doing an uncoordinated turn in the sim, and it's so hit or miss whether the turn coordinators are accurate from plane to plane anyway. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like it's a lot to do in the sim when it's kind of unrealistic anyway. And but yeah, I mean, ideally you're coordinating your turns with your rudders, but anyway, we'll find somewhere else to go. I'll do it during the day this time. Flying during night, I dislike it. What's up, Mr. Anderson? Do I prefer the FSR500 or the Black Square? They're both incredible. It matters if you want a G1000 or if you want analog, if you want steam gauge. So that's the choice, I think. They're very, very similar in performance. They both have failures. They're both really well done. I prefer the FSR500 just because I like the G1000. And in addition to that, I like that it has wear and tear and you fill up the tire pressure, and it has a fuel truck that comes and fuels you up, and it has a passenger car that comes and drop passengers off. Like, it's pretty cool. I really like the FSR500. But I think if you don't like the G1000, get the 850. They're both incredible. So yeah, the main difference is FSR500 has wear and tear and like the little mini GSX kind of stuff features it has. And it's G1000. And then the Black Square doesn't have the wear and tear stuff, but it at least, and by wear and tear, I mean things like the tire pressure, brake pads, that more like Comanche style wear and tear. The Black Square stuff does have like engine wear and tear and failures over time. So, and so does the FSR have the engine level stuff. I just like that little extra, like filling up the tire pressure. It feels like the Comanche, but you get the faster speed. The Dukes are going to be great too. They're going to be, I think, as good as the TBM as far as the failures and the realism and stuff. They're also going to have a much more in-depth EFB. They're doing what A2A did with the Comanche, where they're showing you the simulation of the fuel, the electric system, the engine. You know, it looks really cool. I don't know. I hope it's not the case, but I think long term I'll still be flying the FSR500 more and the Comanche more, just because of that like wear and tear on the tires and the walk around you get with the Comanche. That kind of stuff has not been in a Black Square plane yet. But yeah, I mean they're all incredible planes. Like Black Square, FS Reborn, and A2A. You can't beat those three dev teams, I don't think. Where do we want to fly now? I was hunting precipitation earlier, so that's why I started over here. Maybe we can find some precip out here. So I just turned on precip on the map, and we just zoom in, find an airport that looks like it'll handle the M500. 4,000 foot runway. All right, here we go. Bighorn County. Actually, I want a towered airport. Let me try to find something bigger. Billings, Logan. Oh, here we go. This is a huge airport. Looks like we got a bunch of GA parking here too. All right, here we go. Let's go Billings. K-Bill. And I'm going to pull it back to morning. All right, let's go over here again. Random flight generator, K-Bill. Let's go under 150 miles again. I think Josh sent this to me. Somebody sent this to me on Discord. Sorry, I forget who sent it, but here's the URL to it. It's really nice. Instead of using something like Sky Park or On Air Company just to find a route, this is pretty cool. It was Josh, okay. It was me. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We could go to Bozeman, Sheridan. What's nice is when you click them, it'll show you the to and from. It'll show you the two airports in Sky Vector. So in this case, this is nice if I want to chase down crappy weather. So we could go, yeah, southeast has some pretty crappy weather too. Or if we want to be clear of the weather, we want to go southwest. You can look at the little, you can see here it shows the heading and with an arrow on it. So if we want to get away from the weather, we could do like Cody. Missoula? How far away is Missoula? I don't want too far of a flight either. I usually keep it under 200 miles. Alright, so we're raining again. I'm okay flying away from the weather this time. That was pretty intense. I don't know what Cody is. Helena, Cody, Miles at City. I think I've been to Helena before. Cody's only 80 miles away. Rexburg is 183 miles away. Keep your flights to an hour or so. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like to fly more than an hour, really. Especially on the stream, it can get really boring. In real life, I just like, you know, put it on autopilot, turn off the ATC, go AFK, go eat something. Oh, we have Casper as well to the south, 196 miles. I want to go like more 160 or something. Where is Helena? Helena Regional. Oh, in Montana. Okay. And it's a Delta airspace. So we'll have a tower here. Yeah, I think Helena's good. Let's do Helena. KHLN. Let's go get a new flight going. Alright, so we're going K-Bill to KHLN. K-Helen. P46. What's up, Soul? How do you follow the pink line? And go AFK? Oh, just learn how to use autopilot. Yeah, you get to your cruise altitude, turn on auto, or, you know, you just use autopilot the whole flight if you want to go AFK. And then, you know, just set a timer, like you'll look at your estimated time of arrival, know how long it'll be, and then come back to your computer around then. This is such a boring route, though. All right, let's pick one of these. It's a little bit better. We have a few more waypoints. All right, let's do this one. Just so we have more than one waypoint. And let's see, we're gonna bring one passenger with 80 pounds of cargo. This is an executive with very important heavy briefcase. All right. Get my notepad going. So K-Bill to KHLN Helena. And it's Billings. Okay, Billings to Helena. Flight level 240, 1 pax, 80 pounds of cargo. And it says we need 673 pounds of fuel. All right. Let me get that in Volanta. All right, done. You've been out of the mix. Alternate juror, yeah. It's exciting. All last week and going into next. You're an alternate juror now? Wait, does that mean that you got interviewed by the lawyers and stuff, like the prosecutor and the defense team and all that stuff? My sim is freezing right now. Yeah, oh, you got your notice, yeah. But you already went in, right? Like you got past the phone call phase, they called you in to appear in person. All right, tire pressure. This is a little low on the front tire, so we're gonna fill that up. Should be around 70 PSI. So I'm just gonna click and hold here. Our tires are getting a little worn, 64%. You know what? Is this why it's pulling to the right? Is because of the tire health? Probably not because of the health, right? That's just like the tread. You can see the right tire is hurt a bit more than the than the front and the left, but I guess that kind of makes sense. We're landing on the rears first, higher speed. But the tire pressures are equal, so anyway, let's we lost some pressure on that last flight. Oh, you're to fill in if a regular juror is absent. Okay. No phone call, you just go to the court. Oh, interesting. The last time I got it here in LA County, they had a website, so you just go to the website and check every day. You don't even have to make a phone call. It was pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Every city is obviously going to be different. Pulling is alignment. I don't think this plane has any alignment stuff as far as like the tires and the steering. Like we just have the brake pads, the tires themselves, and then the tire pressure, which I'm filling up right now. Oh, you did that? Checked every... Oh, you're in LA too. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought you meant that you didn't have to call them, like, to check on your status. Okay. Yeah, yeah. All right, there we go. It's about 55, and we'll bring this up to close to 70. Takes forever. I think they make this slow like this on purpose, so you have to sit here and pretend like you're actually filling up the tires. All right, 70.06, that's fine. All right, and then battery's good. Everything else says okay. Our bulbs are getting some hours on them. Brake pads are okay. It should be good. All right, let's import from SimBrief. Let's go to ground ops. And we're going to do 1 passenger and, what did I say, 80 pounds of cargo. And then it said we want 673 pounds of fuel. So I'm going to bring this down and then do 3866 plus 673. It gives us 4539 for our total weight. All right, 4539. A little more than that. There we go. All right, load. We'll do load instant this time. All right, chalks around. We'll just do a battery start. All right, battery on. Nav light is already on. Fuel pumps to manual, ignition to manual, and then push to start. All right, Billings to Helena. All right, 14NG, introduce the fuel, watch the ITTs. $690, $700, $712, $713. All right, max out at $713. Okay, let's go up here. What is going on? Oh, somebody's loaded in right on top of me. Let me go turn that off. Traffic off. Okay, there we go. All right, generator or avionics generator, alternator, then back to auto. The MFD on. Check our flight plan. And let me paste that in the chat. Is the FSR on sale? I don't think so. Yeah, I believe it's only through the marketplace too. All right, direct BIL, ARMT, Ash UW, JUVGO. Let's see if those are right. ARMT, Ash UW, JUVGO. How do you even say this? A shoe? ARMT, a shoe, and JUVGO. Okay, and then runways, it says to expect 28 left and then 27. 28 left. And 27 at the destination. Alright, that's it. A sale is happening. And I was hoping it was. The FSR's on sale? Alright, runway 28 left. Where is that pointing to? What the... Go over here and get the new flight imported to Navigraph. Oh, 28 left is right in front of us. 3,800 foot runway. All right. Might have to hold our brakes when we start our takeoff roll for that one then, if we actually get 28 left. Oh, isn't there a big sale on the sim? I feel like they... I forget. I feel like there's just always something on sale every week. Not in the Eclipse path out here in California, no. Yeah, pretty much goes from Texas to Maine diagonally. Just picture a line, but from Texas all the way up to Maine is where the path is going to be. Or where the path is. It's right now, right? Or is it a little bit... Yeah, it must have been today. Is it still happening? I mean, it happens until the sun's down everywhere, right? It's already dark. It's already past sunset in most of the path, isn't it? Oh, it's tomorrow afternoon. Okay, got it. I don't know why I thought it was today. Phenom 100. Oh, the Phenom. Yeah, the Phenom. It isn't the Phenom 100. Oh, it's a Citation Mustang. I never flew the Mustang. Yeah, I saw that, and the ratings were under 4 stars, I think. I'm sure somebody in here has probably flown the Mustang before. I remember the Mustang came out before the Honda Jet and the Vision Jet did. And I avoided it for some reason. Alright, let's get engine control system on, bleed air on, air conditioning on. People are probably angry already. Let's see. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're angry. 46 degrees Fahrenheit. That's great. Gotta get that bleed air on sooner. Alright, flaps 10%, trim to the right. There we go. And then we'll call and get our clearance. Alright, reset ATC. Alright, let's grab our frequencies. 126.3 for ATIS. 26.3. Not hearing it. 126.3. And then... Oh, there it is.
Advise on initial contact you have information hotel. Laurel Municipal Airport Information Hotel. 0110 Zulu. Wind 290 at 8. Visibility 4 statute miles. Sky conditions. Temperature 4. Dew point 4. Altimeter 29091. Visual approaches in use.
Okay, it said sky conditions, and we're clearly an IMC here, but they didn't say anything, so that will be fine. All right, 126. Let's get clearance 121.9. Sounds like a ground frequency. 21.9. Oh, it probably is ground. It is. Okay, clearance and ground on the same frequency, and then tower's gonna be 27.2. 27.2. Alright, let's get our clearance. Get my notepad set up over here again.
Lima Juliet taxi to holding point Bravo via taxiway Charlie.
Taxiing to holding point Bravo via Charlie Learjet 333 Lima Juliet.
Nice. Get an air show here in the rain. Alright, we're on with Billings clearance. It's actually ground. It says clearance. Oh, we'll call it clearance. Billings clearance. Meridian 6063 Echo IFR to Helena. Alright, got my notepad on the side. I'm not going to use the use the flow one. It's kind of weird. I'm going to write some stuff down.
Meridian 606 Echo, Billings ground clear to Billings Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 6,000. Departure frequency 120.5. Squawk 4521. Expect runway 28 left for departure. Information Kilo is current.
All right, cleared to Helena as filed, 6,000 feet, 120.5, squawk 4521. We will expect runway 28 left, Meridian 63 Echo. All right, climb maintain 6,000.
Meridian 63 Echo, read back correct.
Their voice changed. The heck? All right, climb maintain 6,000. They did say to expect the runway that I didn't really want, but it's right in front of us. 28 left is heading 282. It's just a shorter runway, but if we hold our brakes, we should be fine. What's up, 80? Looking at on air. Which world? I chose Thunder. Yeah, SayIntentions is separate. On air company, yeah, I would try the free trial. It's 7 days. If you're like really active in flight sim, I think on air company is great. I think my perspective has changed a little bit because, you know, I do think it's the best because it's updated so often, but it is the most expensive. But yeah, I played on Thunder because I wasn't really interested in any of the AI stuff, even though the videos I made do go through using AI and, you know, managing a fleet of AI pilots and stuff like that. SayIntentions is an ATC replacement that I'm using right now. So it's also kind of expensive. So like, yeah, it just matters what you want. On-air company is really, really good if you want to manage like a fleet of planes. If you can fly on Thunder, which would just give you human pilots only, and you don't do any AI pilots. But if you like the tycoon style gameplay and you want to like feel like you're running and participating in an airliner company that you're building, you can do that with the other two servers, the Stratus and Cumulus servers. Those will let you command AI pilots 24/7, you know, around the clock, have them flying flights for you, kind of tycoon style. But I wasn't into that, so I actually played on Thunder, which every flight on Thunder is human flown only. So a human pilot has to do the flights. But there's a lot of features to it. Like you can be freelance airline captain pilot, like, and get real world feeling routes to fly. You can fly small planes and big planes. You can do a virtual airline stuff. You can get into the like base camps and industries where you can like do bush flying and land in the middle of a field and basically put a tent there and build a base there. And fly supplies in and out and fly workers in and out to like fish for you or hunt for you or mine minerals for you. Like it's pretty unique. But you know, lately I was using On-Air Company as kind of like a glorified route finder. And so because I've not been taking advantage of all the features in it, I don't really need it lately. So I'm more just using like Josh, for example, showed me a site that I use just to get a random route recommendation. Yeah, it's very, very full featured though, so we have a lot of options for things to use, like between On-Air Company, NeoFly, A Pilot's Life, even FS Economy. Some people still use that. There are a lot of options. You don't necessarily have to pay for On-Air Company, but it is maintained very well. Lots of features being added all the time, so yeah, it's pretty neat. Okay, information Kilo is what they said was current, but we got hotel, so did it skip India and Juliet? I'm just gonna assume it's still hotel for now. Winds are 290 at 8, so that's really good for runway 28 left right here, and 28 left is right in front of us. 3,800 feet long, so I'll probably hold the brakes just in case. I mean, well, actually with that wind, 8 knot wind, probably don't need to hold the brakes for the takeoff. I just feel like the M500 has kind of a long takeoff roll. Okay, whoops, ignition should have been on off for there. All right, let's go to ground and get our taxi. Billings ground, Meridian 63 Echo is ready to taxi with information hotel. And we need to squawk 4521. Alright, 6,000 feet.
Meridian 63 Echo taxi to runway 28 left via Bravo Alpha, hold short of runway 28 left.
Taxi to 28 left via Bravo Alpha, hold short of runway 28 left. Meridian 63 Echo. Alright, those are bad taxiway instructions. We're on hotel, it looks like, just hotel. But again, not every airport has the good taxi instructions yet. Alright, 29er, 89er. It's actually 2991 is what it said on the ATIS, so we'll leave it on 2991. Alright, everything is set except for heading and flight level change. Alright, we are going to go up to 6,000 feet initially, so we'll use 140 for our speed. If they clear us up to flight level, was it 210? Let me check. 240. 240, we'll climb at 125 knots instead. Alright, heading, flight level change.
08 Charlie Echo taxi to holding point Charlie 2 via taxiway Bravo.
And we just have pitot heat off.
Charlie 2 via Bravo Cessna 908.
Alright, cool.
Charlie
Parking
Echo.
brake is off. Taxi light is on. All that other stuff's good. Who's in the chopper? You had a chicken wing in your hand and you couldn't hold down shift. It's a great excuse. I'm jealous of your chicken wings. Now I'm getting really hungry. You're talking about wings twice now, and now I'm hungry. Look, it's pulling to the left now. All right, here's 28 left. Let's switch over to tower. Tower's on 127. 127.2.
Short of taxiway Alpha, waiting for departing traffic. Holding short of taxiway Alpha, Airbus 450.
All right, so we're at Billings Tower now. 127.2, and we'll get the departure frequency in, which is 120.5. 20.5. There we go. Billings Tower, Meridian 63 Echo, holding short runway 28 left.
Meridian 606 Tree Echo Billings Tower, winds tree 10 at 12, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff. Fly runway heading until reaching 4,000, then on course.
All right, we'll fly runway heading until 4,000 feet, then turn on course. Clear to take off, runway 28 left, Meridian 63 Echo. All right, we're gonna get pitot heat on, ignition manual, fuel pumps to manual. So they want us to wait until 4,000 feet until we turn onto course. We're at 3,600 feet here already, so that's only 400 feet. So that's normal. You normally wait until you're 400 feet up, until your first turn anyway, but I think
Skyhawk
that's
7
standard.
Charlie Foxtrot. Welcome to St. Hubert. Contact ground on 126.4.
All right, 28 left. There we go. We already have runway heading in. And yeah, everything is set. All right, let's go. Flaps are set. Takeoff config is not shown, so we're
Alpha
good.
Mike, hold short of runway 22 traffic on short final.
Set our
Holding
power
short of runway 22,
to
Skylane
1300
422
max on the
Alpha Mike.
torque. There's 1280. A little bit faster.
Contact ground on 126.4 for Skyhawk 7 Charlie Foxtrot.
Can't really see the speed indicator, but I'm not going to take my hand off the twist axis right now. Ooh. It always pulls such weird directions. I can't wait for the tire physics stuff to come in. Alright, gears up. Climb to 4,000 and then on course. So I'm going to hit nav, so once I engage autopilot, it'll just turn on to course. Alright, flaps up. Alright, there's 4,000 feet. We're not quite at 400 AGL though, we're at 290. Oh, we can start turning on the course. Follow the flight director. All right, let's get these back to auto. Oh, I forgot the landing light and the strobes. Uh-oh. There we go. Oops. All right, turn it on a course. They're gonna switch us soon, so
Meridian 63
there we
Echo,
go.
contact
Autopilot
departure.
on. Over to departure, Meridian 63 Echo. All right, over to departure. We're gonna level off at 6,000 for now, like they said. And what's our departure? Billings departure. Billings departure, Meridian 6063 Echo, 6,000 feet. All right, altitude
Meridian
hold.
606 Echo Billings, approach radar contact. Fly heading 165 vectors to Billings, then own navigation.
Heading 165 to Billings and no navigation. Meridian 63 Echo. Wait, that's not right at all. Billings is right. The VOR is behind us now. Yeah, we're not making that turn. All right, own navigation, we're on GPS. All right, let's pull our power back because we're gonna overspeed. All right, we're still in the stuff here. They said to own navigation, but they haven't told us we can climb still, but hopefully they'll give us
Meridian 63 Echo, climb and maintain flight level 080.
Do you mean 8,000 feet? 63 Echo. I hate that. Why do they keep saying flight levels? It's not flight levels in the US until 18,000. Come on. I keep giving that AI
Meridian 63 Echo, affirmative, climb and maintain flight level 080.
Climb and maintain flight level 080. That means 8,000 feet. 63 Echo. Alright, flight level change. Just bring back our airspeed, our flight level change speed a little bit here. Yeah, it shouldn't say 080. It's using flight levels for everything as if we're in Europe or something with a lower transition altitude, but yeah. Yeah, we shouldn't get that until 18,000. 180. Got you yelling at the...
63 Echo, contact Billings, approach on 119.2.
119.2, 63 Echo. Why is it changing us again? Billings approach, Meridian 6063 Echo, 7,500, climbing 8,000. Yeah, there's just, they fixed so much stuff with this before, but now that all the Navigraph data is imported, some of the old bugs are coming back.
6063 Echo, Billings approach, roger.
Oh, we're getting icing. Let's get prop heat, surface de-ice, anti-ice, and then down here we'll pull the defroster on. Oop. All right, altitude hold. It's capturing 8,000 now. Breakout's pretty. We're getting a glimpse of it here, just a little bit. More breakout to come. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I want to keep climbing through this though. But they're only giving us 8,000 so far. See how our passengers are doing. 83 degrees. That's pretty hot. Turn this down a little bit. Oh, I didn't turn the AC on.
Contact approach on 119.5. Good day.
119.5. Good day. JetBlue 563.
All right, we're watching our speed. Let us climb. Time of day must be different. Yeah, I pulled it back to the morning because I didn't want to fly at nighttime again. All right, our slip indicator here is out a bit, so we're gonna rudder trim that out. There we go.
KLM 945 cleared for the visual approach, runway 9er, report 3 mile final. Cleared visual 9er, will report 3 mile final, KLM 945.
I think it's time to retire this song. We've heard this way too many times. This will be the last time we hear it. Flight sim has mean looking clouds. Oh yeah. Yeah, the clouds are incredible in this game. Yeah, I called it a game. Oh, big game hunters on the escort. And Michael with the vertigo. Thanks for the escort, dudes. Be nice if someone released a TBM 960. The puppy is here visiting. She has a very cute sweater on. I mean, she's not visiting. By visiting, I mean she came in this room. 930 with auto throttles. Yeah, is Steve-O flying the 960? What does he fly now? I haven't watched his channel for a bit. He was in the TBM 850, right? And then he was flying like the newer ones. I forget which one he landed on. No pun intended. All right, we're still at 8,000 feet. Are they going to give us a higher altitude? Oh, 940.
Skyhawk 54 Echo contact Sokol approach on 124.6.
I'm pretty excited for the Dukes. We'll see how they are.
124.6 Skyhawk.
I mean, I think it's cool that they put in all the visualizations for like the engine and the fuel flow, the electrical system, all that stuff. Shouldn't they see the altitude from the transponder? Yeah. Yeah, it knows where I am. It's just a matter of the of SayIntentions of the ATC actually giving me a climb. And it has my flight plan on file from SimBrief, so it knows that the expected cruise altitude is flight level 240 is what SimBrief had. We'll see.
Center Wizard, Malta 2121 with you, flight level 270, climb to flight level 360.
Alright, 79 degrees in here now. It's getting cooler. Alright, let's serve the coffee. That's a pretty nice view. They got a Super Hornet out their window. They got some coffee. Let's give them their croissant, the macarons. There we go. Totally normal. No pilot. This is a drone, actually. Yeah, auto throttle in a TBM would be really nice. This plane doesn't have auto throttle either. That's something that's pretty nice about the Vision Jet. I think that's why a lot of people love the Vision Jet. It's got great technology, but it's like small and a little more nimble. It's not insanely fast like a full-on airliner, so it's a really cool balance. The plane is really nice. Okay, the sun and the rain back there looks so cool.
127.405 with their Malta 2121.
Just kind of waiting to see if they'll give us a higher altitude without me requesting it.
Western with milestone 2121 with you, flight level 320 for flight level 360.
Alright. All the ice is gone, right? We're going to turn these off for now. Prop heat, surface, and windshield
Meridian
anti-ice.
606 Tree Echo Billings approach. Climb and maintain flight level 220.
Climb and maintain flight level 220, Meridian 63 Echo. There we go. They did give it to us. Alright, 220, flight level change, and we'll do it 125 knots because that is the recommended cruise or climb speed above 20,000 feet. Alright, adding power. Alright, up we go. Vision Jet. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Vision Jet's going to be stock in Flight Sim 2024. That's pretty insane. Has that ever happened before? I think that's the first... Is that the first plane that got independently released by a developer and then later basically got... I mean, I assume they basically bought them out, right? Oh, we're getting icing again. Let's get these back on.
Meridian 6 Tree Echo, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Climb and maintain flight level 240, Meridian 63 Echo. Landing lights off. Alright, got the anti-ice back on again. Actually, let's see here if it shows the precip.
Meridian 6 Tree Echo, climb
Yeah, a
and
little bit.
maintain flight level 240.
Climb and maintain flight level 240, Meridian 63 Echo. No need to waste money on it. Well, I mean, it could be like 6 months until it comes out. We got a super high hot air balloon on here. Yeah, I mean, what's nice, I don't know if you're wasting money on it necessarily. I mean, you're still gonna have it before everybody else does. You'll support the developer. But yeah, I mean, if you want to save the money and you're patient, you want to wait to fly it until Flight Sim 2024 is out. Yeah, that's true. You could do that. Pretty nice weather out here. Love the Vision Jet. Oh, an X-Plane 11. I didn't fly it in X-Plane. I only used X-Plane for a few months. That's when I got into simming. I got X-Plane 11, and then like 3 or 4 months later is when, it was like maybe less, maybe 2 months. Flight Sim 2020 came out, and then I switched right over. And I didn't really look back. Yeah, X-Plane is kind of stale and lonely and boring. It's just, there's no built-in multiplayer, there's no built-in traffic of any kind. At least the last time I played it, a lot of the systems, especially when Working Title got their hands on the G1000 and the other Garmins, they really improved them so much where X-Plane, it's hard to compete with Microsoft at this point. But I think X-Plane still has a use if there's very specific planes that you want to fly in it that aren't available in Flight Sim yet. And also like certain avionics as well. So for example, there's like some Avidyne avionics you can get, which are a Garmin alternative. Those are available in X-Plane. So yeah, I think, yeah, X-Plane is, it's more of like a specialty thing now. Like if you're getting into Flight Sim or coming back to it after a long time, I don't see any reason to not get Microsoft Flight Sim. Especially if you're flying VFR. But like, you know, some people will still have a very specific reason for using X-Plane or even like Prepared or something. Like if the plane that they love is in it and they don't need anything different, then yeah, just stick with X-Plane. But I think it's hard to deny the how good Microsoft Flight Sim is and has become over the last 3 years. 3.5 years now. It's pretty incredible. We have like over a dozen free world updates. Like, come on. In X-Plane, you're paying like $20, $30 or whatever it is for a new terrain, like a, what is it, the terrain packs or whatever. that they sell, that like Orbeck sells. Like you have to buy that per region, you know? It's pretty expensive. Yeah, they don't have the weight of Microsoft, yeah. Yeah, the Ortho, that's right. What are the best freeware planes in Microsoft Flight Simulator? I mean, I think between the Cessna 172, what you get with Flight Simulator, like say just the base, the standard edition, the Game of the Year edition or whatever, is, I mean, you're getting like what, 60 planes or 50 planes, something like that. So I think like of the stock planes, I don't know about freeware planes. Like there aren't a lot of very high quality freeware planes to add. The fly-by-wire A320 would come to mind. Like that one is free and very, very good. So if you fly airliners, get the fly-by-wire Airbus, the A320. That's incredible. $0. GA, Got Friends has some really good freeware planes, I think. I'd have to look up the list, but that's a good place to go. But there are a lot of really good free planes you're getting, or, you know, planes that you're getting bundled with Flight Sim, even the standard edition. So the Cessna 172 is great. The Diamond DA40, I think, is great. The Cessna, if you want something faster, the TBM 930 is okay, but you're going to want a payware turboprop, I think. Like this one or the 850. The Citation CJ4 is included, which got a whole rework of its avionics by the working title team. Same with the Longitude. The 747 and 787 are also pretty good. They also got attention from working title. So yeah, I think there are a lot of good options included. But yeah, if you want the absolute best of the best for a GA plane, you're gonna have to buy the Comanche or this plane, which is the M500 if you want a turboprop, or the Black Square TBM 850. Those are all incredible. And if you want the best of the best airliner, you're gonna buy the Phoenix A320. But the fly-by-wire, the free fly-by-wire A320 is incredible. The Phoenix is just a little bit of a step up, from what I've been told. I'm not really an airliner guy, but... All right, we need standard baro. There we go. B. I already had the landing lights off. Oops, this should be on auto. And we're going through some more clouds here, so we're leaving anti-icing on. Fly-by-wire has a printer, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty unique. There's nothing wrong with the fly-by-wire. I think people, when they get more and more and more into airliners, like even a friend of the stream, Delta Tango, he had switched over to the Phoenix this year, I think. He used to love the fly-by-wire. I mean, I'm sure he still does, but he kind of switched over since the Phoenix got a lot of updates. Yeah, 787.
540 traffic alert at your 3 o'clock, 5 miles.
Yeah, 787-9. Yeah, I think it's the premium version.
Looking for the traffic, United
The Longitude,
540.
I think, is also in premium version. Is the 747? I think 747 is standard. Yeah, Dreamliner is premium.
Twin Comanche 235 Charlie Quebec, right to 070 vectors for the GPS.
All right, we are almost up
Right
to flight level 220. We got 2,000 feet to go.
Quebec.
Delta Tango's a nice dude. Yeah, Delta's great. All right, still got about 2,000 feet to go.
UPS 901 heavy contact center on
Steve says I was a long time in fly-by-wire until you switched to the PMDG. Yeah, 737. Yeah, if you want a Boeing, then yeah, go with the PMDG 73s. The 737s, they have the 67 and 800. I think the 737-800 is the most popular. I didn't know what I was buying, really, so I got the 700 for some reason. play Infinite Flight. I haven't tried Infinite Flight. When you want to unplug. Is that on mobile or something? 777 less than a month. Is that's from PMDG too, as right? Is a 737-6 good?
Climb and maintain flight level 240.
I think all of the PMDG 737s are good. I don't really know the main difference between the variants though. I think it's like seating and range. But I'm pretty sure the 800 is the most popular. Damn, we're getting up there today. Flight level 240. This thing can go up to 30,000. Alright, leveling off at flight level 240. I'm going to keep an eye on our torque. I haven't been adding it during the climb, so we're a little slow. Alright, all this still looks good. No cast messages. 777's ready already. Everybody is going to be flying this 777 and...
Meridian 63 Echo descend and maintain flight level 130.
Descend and maintain flight level 130, Meridian 63 Echo. Why are they saying flight levels? Alright, it should be 13,000, but... Alright, we're going to go ahead and do what they say. Again, I'm going to use flight level change for my descent. I think this is going to be a habit I have in this plane specifically.
Meridian 63 Echo, affirm, maintain flight level 130.
Flight level 130. Maintain flight level 130. 63 Echo. I usually use vertical speed or VNAV to get down, but I would definitely use vertical speed, or sorry, VNAV, if we were just given instructions to, like, you know, descend via SID or cleared for an approach. Or we just started our descent on our own. But when he gives me a command, I'm using flight level change now because it's easy to overspeed this plane. And since the speed is the limiting factor and the thing I want to keep an eye on, that's when we use flight level change. So when airspeed is more important than the rate of descent, then yeah, flight level change. So this will make sure I don't overspeed past like 180 and get the overspeed warnings. And now I can, when you use your throttle, you're adjusting your rate of climb. So I'm going to pull my throttle back until we get between 1,200 and like 2,000, maybe around 1,500 feet per minute. But it's going to pitch to maintain our airspeed so we don't get the overspeed warning. SID is a standard instrument departure. Sorry, I meant a star. Sorry, descend via the star. So a SID is a departure procedure. And then a star is a terminal arrival. An arrival procedure. If you're doing a full IFR flight, like airliners, when they go longer distances, they use different procedures. So pretty much you get your departure procedure, then your en route phase, and then your arrival procedure, and then finally your approach and then landing. So if you look on the G1000, you have 3 instrument procedures you can follow: approach, arrival, and departure. But in order, they would be departure first, then the arrival, then the approach. The approach is the final one. But when we're flying something like this, we're typically not flying far enough or fast enough or high enough to be flying a SID or a star. It's more of an airliner thing, or like a regional jet or a business jet kind of thing.
Meridian 63 Echo, contact Salt Lake Center on 1 tree 2.4.
32-4, 63 Echo. Alright, Salt Lake Center. Salt Lake Center, Meridian 6063 Echo, flight level 210, descending 13,000. Is fly-by-wire working on the A380 as well? So if we're getting like a 777 and an A380 this year, like, yeah, we're going to see them in the skies. It's going to be everybody on VATSIM in those 2 planes. Especially the A380. I know 777 is going to be super popular too.
.1, Sky Hot 54 Echo. Have a good night.
Alright, I'm going to pull our power back quite a bit more. We need to descend a little faster, I think. And see all the gusts we're getting? They're like pushing us into overspeed territory, so I'm going to pull our speed back just a little bit. 175 knots.
Southwest 912, proceed direct to the Blanc intersection. Direct to Blanc intersection, Southwest 912.
Let me check the... I don't know if they replied to me, did they? Yeah, Salt Lake Center didn't reply to me. Salt Lake Center, Meridian 606, 3 Echo. Flight level 190, descending 13,000. We're going 1,000 feet per minute. I'm going to pull out some more power. I think we should be going more
Meridian 63 Echo,
between 12 and
descend
2,000.
and maintain 1-2000, report reaching altitude.
Descend and maintain 1-2000. We will report when we get there. Meridian 63 Echo. No, Andy, I don't know who Lisa Norwich is. Shuttle astronaut? Cessna Latitude? Oh, what's the Cessna Latitude? I don't know anything about the latitude. We have a longitude. What's the latitude? Real time is amazing.
Alaskan 413, expect runway 09er for landing.
Let's check it out.
Expecting
Ooh.
runway 09er, Alaskan
Alright, you're right.
413.
You're right. Real time is amazing. Oh, the longitude. Oh, I don't know. I didn't know if there was a Cessna Latitude. Is there a latitude? It's a longer range version of the longitude.
Meridian
Okay.
63 Echo, contact Helena approach on
Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
119.5.
Helena approach. All right. 119.5, 63 Echo. All right, we're over to a Helena approach now. Standard Barrow. 3002. I just hit B. Little cheat code. Helena approach. Meridian 606, 3 Echo. 17,000, descending 12,000. Broken eardrums. Oh my god.
6063 Echo, Helena approach, roger.
Helena approach. We got another British man. Dude, the mountains look so good. Yeah, you weren't lying. The real time looks so good right now. Oh, and VR is beautiful right now. And it's pretty nice. I'm gonna pull back our torque to like 500. Need to descend faster.
Climb and maintain 2,500. That's the 7-meter hike.
Not bad, not bad. Alright, descending at 1,200 feet per minute. We're at 16,000 going down to 12,000. They haven't given us an approach yet. Originally, we were expecting runway 27. So there is an ILS for 27. There's a Yankee and a Zulu. So I think we're probably Yankee. Yeah, ILS 644.
35.4, Skyhawk 5.
And the Zulu. I think, can we do the Zulu? I don't know why not. It's not a Cat 2 or a Cat 3, so I think we can do this. I think we can do ILS Zulu 27. put that in, and then let's see. I'm coming from the southeast, kinda, so looks like Jovgo. Oh, Jovgo was in our it was in our flight plan already. All right, then minimums bottom here, 4052. This will take a while.
Meridian 606 Echo, Helena approach. Descend and maintain flight level 020.
Shit, really? Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Meridian 63 Echo. 2,000? No way. That can't be right.
Meridian 63 Echo, descend and maintain 2,000.
That can't be right. The airport elevation is 3,800 feet. Please advise. 63 Echo. Yeah, runway's at 4,000 feet. Yeah. Yeah, final approach fixed altitude is 7,100.
Meridian 63 Echo, apologies for the confusion. Maintain 7,000.
Alright, we'll maintain 7,000. Thanks a lot for trying to kill us, 63 Echo. Alright. Awkward. Alright, let's put in 4,600 again here. Or 4052, 4052, so 4060. Which is not only a DA, but it's also a GPU. Alright, 4060. Oops, 4060, there we go. And we'll just load it.
Meridian 63 Echo, descend and maintain 12,000. Expect RNAV approach to runway 27 via Gatsby, Helena, altimeter 300 tree.
RNAV. Say again for 63 Echo. Alright, they're giving us an RNAV approach now.
Meridian 63 Echo, descend and maintain 12,000. Expect RNAV approach to runway 27 via Gatsby, Helena, altimeter 300 tree.
Okay. Alright, descend and maintain 12,000. We'll expect RNAV 27 Gatsby 63 Echo. Alright. I'm gonna change this again. Alright, select approach. RNAV 27. There's an LPV here. Didn't you say Gatsby? So maybe not this one. RNAV. These are RMPs, so our only RNAV we can do is the 27 LPV. We're just gonna choose SWED then, I guess. Oh, there's Gatsby right there. Alright, Gatsby is the waypoint right after SWED. Oh, it said to expect. Alright, we're turning slightly there. Alright. It's a very small turn, so maybe he'll give us direct. Okay, then let's look at the altitudes here. Final approach fix 6,800. I'm gonna put that in. Top of descent 5 minutes if we follow that.
Victor Mike, say again.
Okay, and altimeter 3003. That is set. And we're still at 12,000. Okay. We're going too slow because I didn't add any power, so let's power up again. Now back over to Navigraph.
Cessna 7 Victor Mike, copy that. Advise when setting course for Powell River.
I'm going to change to RNAV X-ray 27 right here. Okay, done. And let's overlay that. Alright, 4501 on the minimums now. Oh my god, look at the mountains here. Dude. Holy. Looks so good. All right, so we need 4501 on the minimums now, so let's go set that. Barrow. Why doesn't it bring it over from... I have to spin this thing again? $4,500. This takes forever. I wish you could like sync it to your current altitude, or it would default to like the airport elevation of your destination or something like that. All right, 4,500 set. All right, so we're going direct SWED right now. They said Gaspy, which is the next fix after that.
American 1145, slow to 170 knots, 5 mile final contact tower, 118.3, good night.
170 tower, 118.3, good night, American 1145.
RNAV approach is beautiful. Heck yeah. Oh, you have a quest, Andy? Nice. I haven't used my VR in a while. All right, we're at 12,000 still, so landing light is off. And turn the panel lighting down. All right, check our passengers out. They're a little hungry, little thirsty. Time for some more. Oh man, how awesome is that? We got another hot air balloon. Hot air balloons might be a little too plentiful with this mod. I don't know. It should be like a rare thing to see one. All right, we're direct SWED. Boys outside the windows. Do I play normal games? Yeah. I play all sorts of games besides flight sim. Like if I'm not flight simming, I'm probably playing another game. I've been playing a lot of different stuff lately, but I play mostly multiplayer games. I'm playing Destiny 2 again, Star Citizen. I played a little Elite Dangerous, didn't really hook me. A little Stardew Valley. I bounce around. No sports, no car sims, no other sims really. Just flight sim. Long time ago I tried like Farming Simulator and the more like silly sims, but yeah, I play all sorts of games. Destiny is probably one of my favorite. No, I haven't played GTA 5 since it came out, really. Was that like a decade ago? I played through the story of GTA 5. I loved it. I played a little multiplayer, but yeah, GTA 6 is going to be great. I'll be playing that for sure.
Airspeed.
Oh no.
Airspeed.
Wait, why is VPath on? Wait, what? I never hit VPath. Why was that on? That is weird. All right, let's climb back up to 12,000. Approach. Are we cleared for the RNAV 27? 6-3 Echo. Maybe they'll say yes and I can just start descending. Was it 6,800? Yeah, 6,800 at bid B.
Meridian 6-3 Echo, affirmative, cleared for the RNAV runway 27 approach via Gaspy. Report established on final approach course.
All right, cleared for the RNAV runway 27 approach, direct Gaspy. We will report when we're on final 6-3 Echo. Alright, we're actually going to Gaspy right now, but that's fine. We'll do direct enter at Gaspy, which will give us a new calculated VNAV descent profile. There it goes. I had it on. Alright, we're now descending. Let's bring our power back to like 400 or something. Alright, so they should clear us earlier, like if they're gonna clear us, or they should tell us vectors. Just takes it's a little too late a lot of the time, I feel like. Or never. Alright, coming down through 10,000 feet, landing lights going on. Outside air temperature is -11. I don't see any clouds, and I don't see any precip in front of us on the next rad, so we'll turn these off for now. Anti-ice off for now and see what happens. Defroster's off. Probably start icing up again, though. It's pretty cold. Alright, passengers are happy. And our next frequency, let's check it on the chart. Probably going to be tower 118.3. Set that in right here. Perfect. Alright, we're on V path, and we'll go ahead and hit approach now too. Alright, V path, selected altitude at 6,800. Right now we're restricted to 8,000, and then eventually we'll be on the glide path. We're letting VNAV do the work, so we just got to pull our throttle way back. This thing overspeeds super easy. And I think the minimum you can get to on your torque, if you guys are flying this, I think you can get down to 350 on the torque before you get the gear warning, where it thinks you should have the gear out. So like you can very safely go down to like 400 on the torque. But if you bring it back lower than that, it's going to yell at you for being so slow that it expects you to have your gear out. Oh my god, this is so nice. Yeah, you weren't kidding about this approach. Montana is beautiful. Alright, left-hand turn at Gaspy. We're now direct bid B, which is the final approach fix.
Meridian 6-3 Echo contact Helena Tower on 118.3.
Over to tower 118.3, thanks. 6-3 Echo. Alright, 118.3. And then we'll put in the ground frequency over here again, 121.9. Oh, that was perfect. Helena Tower, Meridian 6063 Echo on the RNAV runway 27 approach. Are my strobes on? They are. Right there. Yeah, strobes on.
6063 Echo,
I think that was
Tower,
someone
cleared
else's.
RNAV runway 27 approach.
Cleared for the RNAV runway 27 approach, Meridian 63 Echo. Someone else had their strobes on next to me, I think. I think that's what I was seeing. Dude, look how good this looks. You want to get a Series X? Oh, we know. Gonna play... oh, Fallout London? There's a new Fallout game coming out? How much lower can I make these avionics? Avionics brightness. That's as low as it'll let me do it with these switches up here. Oh, a PC mod. Okay, we're at 168, so we're already good for our gear. Here comes our glide path. Go around is climb 9400. Alright, there's green glide path. We'll set it to 9400. Sync our heading bug. Alright, go around is set. Alright, 4 miles until FSR500, which puts us 3.8 miles from the runway, so we'll wait till FSAP before we get everything down and out. And then, yeah, missed approach, climb at 9400, direct a Kiki. That looks like inappropriately named. Yeah, let's just continue. All right, 9400 set. All right, 3 miles until FSAP. FSAP. And we can get rid of this for now. There we go. Clean up the screen. And they cleared us for the approach, but haven't cleared us to land yet. We have a nice headwind, 11 to 15 knot headwind, and then we got 2 knots from the left. Much better than last time. All right, 1 mile to FSAP. And get the gear down.
Santa Barbara Tower, Comanche 108, Mike Whiskey.
Nice, Comanche taking off from Santa Barbara. That's the way.
Charlie, ready for departure to the east.
All right, flaps 10 degrees. Dude, Comanche out of Santa Barbara? Sounds like me. Our minimum's 4,500 feet, so we got 500 to go. Flaps
Meridian
1.
63 Echo, winds 265 at 17. Runway 27 cleared to land.
Runway 27 and clear to land, Meridian 63 Echo. Nice, the winds are perfect. All right, we already have the frequency in. We're landing on 27, and GA ramp is over here near Bravo, so that's where we are going to want to taxi to. So we'll exit left onto Echo, or if we land long, onto Delta. All right, flaps 2 miles to the runway. Sync the heading bug again. All right, ignition on. Let's go manual. It does put the ignition on automatically when you get to a certain altitude. Landing lights are on and everything. Oh my God. We're getting blinded here. TMZ behind us.
Beechcraft 9001 Bravo.
All right, full flaps, a mile to go.
Left downwind will report midfield Beechcraft 9001 Bravo.
All right, 3 greens, flaps full, ignition on, pumps are on. .90 knots. Bring it up to about 300 on the torque. See how that does. Oh, we're way past our minimums. Whoops. Autopilot, yaw damper off. I cheated. We're already like 300 or 400 feet below minimums.
Skyhawk 54 Echo, welcome to Long Beach. Contact ground on 133.0.
Reverse.
Over to ground on 133.0.
Actually using the reverser. Alright, we want to exit to the left. I got beta mode on with my new hotkey. Doing it the right way. We already passed Echo, so we have to go all the way up here to Charlie or potentially Delta to turn off. Let's turn off the reverse. Let's go out of beta mode and pick up some speed here. Get the flaps up a little bit. I wonder if we can exit at Charlie. Charlie's coming up on our left. Oh, it's runway 17 actually. Yeah, we can't exit there. No, Charlie is south of that. Okay. Yeah, we have to go to Delta, so we have to cross runway 35 and then turn left. Here we go.
Action
Approach Sirius 143 Sierra Bravo is intercepting final approach course for RM34 Ithaca Kira.
Alright, flaps all the way up. Get our taxi light on, auto fuel
Cessna
pumps,
82 Whiskey.
mission off.
You're leaving the Bravo airspace.
Landing
Remain
and
outside the
strobes
Bravo.
off.
Frequency change approved.
Alright, we got the beta mode going.
Meridian 6-3 Echo, welcome to Helena. Contact ground on 121.9er.
21.9, 6-3 Echo. Alright, past the bars. Alright, parking brake on, over to ground. And yeah, we just want to taxi via Charlie, I guess. We'll see what they give us. Probably not Charlie. Helena ground, Meridian 6-3 Echo is clear of runway 27 at Delta. Request taxi to the GA ramp. Alright, trim is reset.
Meridian 606 Echo, Helena ground taxi to parking via Delta Echo. Hold short of runway 27, then continue taxi via Alpha. Have a good day.
Parking via Delta Echo, hold short 27 Alpha, Meridian 6-3 Echo. Those are all very wrong, but that's fine. Yeah, Delta Echo. I'm just looking over here. Yeah, they.
6-3 Echo, Roger, taxi to parking via Delta Echo, hold short of runway 27, then continue via Alpha.
Delta Echo, short of 27, then via Alpha, which is over here. Alright, taxi to parking via Delta Echo, hold short runway 27, then continue via Alpha 6-3 Echo. I'm gonna change the time of day. Again, there we go. Ah, much better. Alright, parking brakes off. We're just gonna go to our right. And 7 degrees, pitot heat's off. And actually, we can't have that on the ground too long anyway. Man, this right, left rudder needed is so crazy.
Courier 225 Echo Mike.
It must be a bug in the plane, I don't know.
Hold short of taxiway Romeo. Following the Cessna, holding short of taxiway.
Alright, Chase, see you later, man. Yeah, a little impromptu Sunday stream here. Have a good rest of your night, dude. Good to see you.
Papa is that ramp with information, Mike. Ready to taxi runway 34 from VFR departure to the west. 172 Sierra Papa.
This is a good enough spot, right?
Skyhawk 172 Sierra Papa. Jack Brooks. Ground taxi to runway 12 via Alpha contact tower on 119.5 when ready for departure.
Alright, reverser off. Let's get everything turned off here. Avionics, generator, alternator, fuel pumps, lights. There we go. Battery still on. Fuel condition cutoff. 49 minutes in the books. Ground ops, instant reload. Bam. Done. Got pitch trim set for next time. We'll get the ECS off, bleed air closed, and air conditioning off. We wait for feather. We got feather. Battery off, landing light off. Should have done the other order. All right, chocks. Prop cover while it's spinning. Yeah, the prop cover's on. There we go.
Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha.
Perfect.
Proceed to the ramp via taxiway Echo. Contact ground on 121.8.
Keto cover.
Proceeding to the ramp via Echo, contacting ground on 121.8, Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha.
Done. All right, nice.
Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo, hold short of taxiway Delta traffic on final approach.
That was a decent amount of flying.
Delta Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo.
And some of you guys are still out there. Sorry. Actually, is anybody still landing? I think you guys beat me again. I wasn't really paying too much attention, so sorry if I missed you guys coming in for a landing. Oh, what's up, Phil? Ant, as in the flub? Is it flubbed ant? Oh, are you over there near Josh? Let me reset the camera. I was a little more focused on the flight than usual, so didn't look through the skies to see who was all flying today. Very rude, sorry. Even focusing had to go around today. Alright guys, that was fun. Nice to get a few flights in. Rando Sunday stream. Thanks for dropping by. Impromptu stream. Appreciate seeing you guys again. Oh, you're near me at a TBM. Oh, you got a new graphics card. Oh, you're right here.
Embraer 225 Echo Mike, follow the King Air, then hold short of taxiway
Well, welcome
Echo.
back, man. Good to see you again. I'm going to call it a night here, though. We've been on 3.5 hours. A few bonus Sunday flights in. Does Delta Tango have a channel? No, he just hangs out in... he doesn't stream as far as I know, but he just hangs out in Discord and in the chat during the streams. Yeah, Raven, thanks for hanging out, Sean. Watercooled says, I put pictures in the Discord group flight of the approach. Oh, you got one of me landing. Sweet. I'll check it out. I'll put mine in there, too. Yeah, that sunset was amazing. We had some good IMC. It was good stuff. Had a go around. Had some awesome clouds flying through a bunch of clouds. It was good. We had rain. We had icing. Had a little bit of everything today. Fun stuff. I wish I could target you guys just by like clicking on you when you're flying around still. There we go.
The Cherokee holding short of taxiway Tango Embraer 225.
All right, guys.
Echo,
Good game. Thanks for the escorts there, Michael. And oh, who else was escorting? Somebody else who was in the. Well, Michael was in the Vertigo. One of you other guys was escorting too in the Super Hornet. Anyway, thanks for the escorts. Thanks for flying along, dudes. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Thanks, Josh, for throwing the Discord link in there. Yeah, if you guys aren't in the Discord yet and you want to join, there's the link. All right, everybody. Have a good rest of your night. What's left of your weekend. See you guys on Tuesday. Unless the Dukes comes out tomorrow, then I will be on tomorrow. All right, dudes. Have a good one. See you later.